Introducing new Moth Be Gone. Welcome back to WETT The Splash, the home of all your naughty little secrets.
We are live from the scene of the accident, and the death toll has climbed to a staggering rate.
You know, I'm not really much of a golfer, and by that I mean not even kind of. But I do have to say, the merch, the shirts at Back Nine Problems, if you're a fatty, it takes like 30 pounds off of you on the spot. I'll tell you what, when I put on a regular shirt, the bottom half of me just explodes like a tin of muffins. But when I wear the Back Nine Problems shirt, it pushes all my fat like into my shoulders and chest, so I just look huge. Like every time I wear it, people look at me and they're like, "Damn, dude, you're losing weight." I'm like, "Nah, not even kind of, dude. It's not even slightly." I ate Burger King 20 minutes before you saw me, and it's fucking 10 a.m. But you know what? The goddamn shirts, they're moisture wicking, they're four-way stretching. They got cool designs, and who better to talk about them than the goddamn creators themselves? We got Andrew, we got Doug, owners, founders, and goddamn champions of Back Nine Problems here.
Yeah. I mean, we're champions of something. I don't know.
although, is it Back Nine Problems anymore? Let's talk about it. Let's get it on the air. Fuck that guy.
Say, Andrew, you want to tell the story?
Yeah, I got us sued.
Yes, let's push.
Yeah, you got us sued.
So there's another company. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. .com.
Can we even say that?
Yeah. And we could say that because I'm not saying who it is. You know who you are.
Yeah, little cuck bitch at fuckyou.com.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. When we made it, we weren't totally aware that he existed at all because stuff is garbage.
Yeah.
And they sent us a very nice letter of cease and desist, and apparently responding on company letterhead, Russian warship, go fuck yourself.
That's right.
Was not the right thing to do. I fucked around and found out.
Yeah,
aggressively.
It was the American thing to do.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Because I'm
I mean, it was the correct thing to do, just maybe not.
I could have been a lot more tactful, but Back Nine Problems website's still up. It's my line in the sand of resistance for them. But we had to cease the Back Nine name, so it'll be changing up. We'll have a full release here in about a month or so once all our copyright and trademark comes in. I hope that I can't get sued a second time. But
you never know. You
never know.
Did
I look at it. If I'm getting sued, I'm doing something right.
Yeah, that means you've got attention of people.
Yeah, I've got attention. Yeah, so we had I'd been playing with our algorithm. I changed some stuff up and started stealing his customers, and he got very, very upset about that. So we had just had to cease and desist aggressively because that lawsuit was going to be real aggressive.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming we're going to learn our lesson, and we moved on to page 2 of the Google search this time when we checked.
Oh no, I didn't learn any lessons. I just got angrier.
Yeah, no, I think the correct thing to do is send him a video of you just burning his merch.
Oh,
just get some of it, and light it on fire.
I mean, that's the same thing as like when everybody burned the Nike merch. You're like, great, you bought our stuff.
That's true.
I'm not doing
and in
that.
2 months, when you need to make another video, you're going to do it again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm not. Yeah, thank you for all the free millions, you dummies.
That's true. It's very true.
Yeah, but we changed everything up. We changed our logo up. I brought you guys a hat with the new logo.
Love it.
Yeah, love it. It's real simple, real easy to put on everything. We're gonna have shorts, pants, pullovers, polos. Again, we're gonna keep some of the same designs we have. Added some new ones. We're adding a whole nother line of day-to-day workwear that you can, have, polos, pants that you can wear into the office or out. So it's not just so much, slow Tuesday morning we're ripping rails off the desk.
Is there, when it comes to golf etiquette, is it just that you have to wear a polo of some sort, or like? Because it seems like, the polo is like the official uniform of golf.
It depends on the course. Like our local courses around here, you can wear jean shorts. Like I go out there in athletic shorts half the time.
Yeah, but if what about like up top though? Like,
they'll kick you off if you aren't wearing the right shit. They'll kick you right off. They won't even let you out.
I got kicked out of a fucking debate once for wearing a polo at fucking UC Davis. Yeah, polo. I thought polos were like the semi-formal, like it's one step above being casual.
Like the B+.
Yeah, it's like right before a suit. It's like right before like a button down.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
You're sitting about a B+ on the apparel.
Yeah. It's like it shows that like I'm here for business.
Get degrees, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I tried that. It doesn't work.
Yes, it does.
I went to the wrong college then.
Yeah, no, I was in a debate in UC Davis. It was like my sophomore year of high school.
Is that like formal suit and tie?
That's the thing, is that there wasn't. I mean, there was some kids that were wearing that, but not everybody. I think maybe button down was going to be like the minimum, but there was never like a dress code, right? Like nobody ever said like.
Well, hang on. There's definitely more to this. What did you say right before they kicked you out for that?
I think I questioned the legitimacy of Hitler.
Oh, well.
And like I was trying to, trying to argue that he had some good points. And, he wasn't all bad. He was a thinker for sure.
This man was a visionary. I'm not saying he had the right vision.
He had an idea.
You'd be surprised.
He really ran with it.
You'd be surprised. I went to a few of those college debates, and like Hitler was brought up a few times, and not always in the worst light. But then everybody would freak out as soon as they hear their name. It's like, this guy's talking about Hitler. It's like, well, okay, he's not talking about killing Jews.
He's just talking about his ideas.
He's talking about like accounting and like propaganda. Like,
Hitler was very good at doing that.
God damn it, he was. Oh man, but no, that was a weird one for sure. I got kicked out for wearing a polo, which to me blew my mind.
That still blows my mind.
It was my first like college debate, so like I didn't know there was rules like that. I thought a polo was going to be more than
definitely wasn't
fun.
Because of the polo.
Well, that's what they told me. And then I remember I went back to school, and the principal, who I didn't know was even the principal, and then like retired right afterwards. I don't know. We called him Dr. Pepper. It was just like this black guy
from our high school.
Yeah,
I know who you're talking about.
I'd never met him before, and like he immediately retired after this. But like I get called to his office. It's the first time I ever fucking met him. He asked me what happens. I was like, I don't know, man. I was just sitting there. And then some guy asked me to leave, and he said that I was dressed informally. And he called UC Davis, asked who was in charge of that, and just started cussing them out over the phone, dude. Right in front of me. Dude, I was like 15, bro. He did not hold back. He was so fucking bad.
You kicked my student out for wearing the wrong polo?
Dude, it was the dumbest thing ever. I got kicked out of Davis twice during those debates, but the second time I deserved it.
Oh, God.
I tried to start an international conflict. And I didn't know that the representative for Israel was actually there.
Oh, no.
So it was the Israeli-Palestinian debate conflict.
You guys had a really aggressive Model UN.
I know. So we were, what was it? I was Belarus, and my buddy was Ukraine. And he was going to be graduating, so it was his last one. So it was going to be my last one. I didn't want to do it anymore. So and there's a thing in Model UN where you can silently pass notes to people while anybody's talking. It doesn't matter. You could pass notes all fucking time. You're not going to get in trouble. So what we started doing was we sent a note. The kid who was supposed to be Israel wasn't there.
Oh, no.
Right? The kid from Palestine was.
Not be here.
Oh, yeah, dude. And it's also so strange to have this still while he's not there. Like, you think we could have just switched somebody into a seat. But so what we started doing was we started taking notes, and we started writing like asterisk bomb. And we would send it to Palestine from Israel.
Oh,
you
no.
know, and it started to blow up, and it got to the point where we talked about
Pun
like,
intended.
yeah. It got to the point where like I was trying to use aid from France to promote reopening Chernobyl and funding Israel with nuclear weapons to take down Palestine for good. And then we started sending bombs to countries from other countries.
So you guys basically just started your own like paper war.
Yeah, we had like America bombing China, and Russia was bombing the shit out of Brazil, and like.
So did America have like 13 more papers than everybody else?
I know, right? It's like you had extra hands, dude.
They have people helping them write the word bomb on different pieces of paper.
and then finally, somebody got upset and told the head chairman, and he stops the debate. He's like, "Look, guys, like that's incredibly insensitive. Also, I think you need to know that the actual representative from Israel from the UN is here today, and he's walking around the campus right now, going from room to room, watching all these debates." So we decided to send a nuke to the head chair.
Yep. I was like, escalation is the only thing you can do from there.
They're going to back us down, you pussy. We almost got world power.
Yeah, we have America on our side.
The Mossad has really dropped off.
America's on our side, sir. Look at all the bombs he has.
It's over for you, sir. We're in charge now.
Belarus will rise again.
Yeah. And then finally, he found out that it was us. He what was it? He found out. He told our teacher. My teacher came in and immediately pulled us out. He thought it was funny, but he was like, "You can't." Fucking,
He gave you one of those like, "I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed."
Yeah, it's like, good one. Get out.
You can't do that. Good though.
Yeah, it was fucking beautiful, man. But yeah, now I can't do that anymore. But you know, I can always rock a polo wherever I want. I'm not getting kicked out anywhere else with it. I'll fight for that shit.
Yeah, nobody will kick you out for being too overdressed in our polos.
Yeah. And now, can you overdress on a golf course? Would it be like rude to show up in a tuxedo?
I don't.
Would they tell you to fuck yourself?
I mean, you would just fuck yourself because good luck swinging in that suit jacket.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But you will look gorgeous.
I was about to say, even that's dressed. I don't think they kick you off because why would they? You know, you're dressed to the A pluses.
Well, because you're kind of as you were saying, you know, good luck swinging. You're kind of making a mockery.
I guess.
Even though
you're
dressed,
of squinty eyes, but I don't think they can do anything about it.
Yeah, you get a lot of looks.
Well, yeah, but if you were to show up just like in a t-shirt and fucking jeans to like a nice course, like what if you were like, I got money, you know, and then they're just like, no.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Not enough, sir.
Yeah, I'm going based off of I went golfing at a country club up in a retirement home.
Okay.
And I showed up just in like the shorts I'm wearing now, which are like Dickies for the people listening, just like shorts and then like a generic polo. They told me that because my shorts were jeans, I couldn't play.
Oh man, but Dickies are like almost formal.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You know?
and they looked. It's not like they were cut up or anything like that. I could see that.
Dickies are like the one jeans you could wear to like a wedding or a nightclub, and nobody's gonna give you a problem.
No, exactly. They're, in my opinion, they're like the B tier of clothes.
Yeah, you go to you know, your local municipal golf courses, jeans and a t-shirt. They're not going to say anything. But if you go to somewhere in like Napa, they're going to start, you know, squinty eyeing you a little bit and being like, "Hey man, like, come on."
Yeah.
And then as soon as you get to the country club, you got to dress appropriately.
The general rule of thumb is the older the clientele, the nicer you got to dress.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
So I work in this place called Rossmore all the time, and Rossmore, it's only old people, 55 and up community, fucking huge.
Yeah.
Fuck, I think it's like a 50,000 population.
Huge.
Yeah, and like they have 2 golf courses that run across the entire thing because it's built like an oval. So there's an 18-hole course and a 9-hole course, and in the center there's a driving range.
Driving range only 220 though.
Yeah, exactly. It only goes up to like 200 yards, and it makes me wonder. I'm like, what if somebody brings their kid? And he just starts firing them into people's backyards and shit.
I wasn't going to mention the name, but that Rossmore was the golf course I went to that kicked me off.
Oh, okay.
And I think I kind of pissed him off a little bit because I was pulling my driver out and hitting it in the 220 driving range.
Yeah, no, you only ever see like 1 or 2 balls all the way out there. Nobody else is the fucking has the arm strength or anything else. Their shoulder will turn to dust.
They'll just turn around, collapse their back.
Yeah, Rossmore's an interesting place, especially considering the current STD rate of senior citizens.
Dude, they fuck like crazy. I remember talking to this maintenance guy, and he was like, "Yeah, there's this lady out here. She's in in one of those power carts all the time. She's got a stuffed animal in the front. That lady fucks everybody. Oh no, dude, everybody.
Good for her.
Yeah, just rolling around taking dick.
Getting it done.
Playing shuffleboard, fucking eating dick.
What else you got to do?
I was about to say, you're retired. You can wake up at 6 a.m., take dick, and then
no
breakfast.
No pregnancies.
No pregnancies. You don't have to worry about that.
Bro, I mean, think about this, too. If you're already eating, like, fucking 15 pills every morning, what's one more for, like, chlamydia?
Yeah, what do you care anymore?
Your dick doesn't work.
I was about to say,
I don't want to be here anyways.
Yeah.
Might as well get laid and go home.
What's a wart? You know, when you got all these other problems, dude, I'm pretty sure, like, a dick problem isn't that bad.
I was about to say, once you get that old, can you even see that much?
Not when you take the Viagra.
Yeah, just like, hello. Why is my vision blurry?
You don't get to see again until you come.
That's how you know you did it.
Just whining around hard dicking, bro. Just going through the lobby looking for puss.
Don't
even know where you are.
You don't even have to ask. You just, let that flag fly, baby.
Oh, yeah. You just see some group of old ladies like, oh, that one works. Get him.
Yeah. Get him. There's our target, ladies.
We got about 42 minutes. We got to get that boy in bed.
Instead of taking an allergy pill, you take a Viagra to go walk around.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, dude. They be fucking like, I've heard quite a bit about that. Like, they fuck and then they just die. They just die in the bathroom, and like it's beautiful.
Just the heart just goes like, and we're good.
Dude, yeah.
Did you see that? There was a video that came out like Instagram or TikTok. Is like some 87-year-old dude, and he's like, the way I want to go out is I want a young lady to fuck me to death. And I was like, man, I like your style.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a way to go.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
The only thing I feel bad for is the young lady. I mean, unless he's gonna leave her a chunk, like that's some trauma.
I know, is she in the will? If she's in the will,
she better be.
Yeah, she better be in the will. Well, that is not what I expected to pop up with.
Oh,
that
young
Google
blood,
search.
right on.
So everybody listening, Thomas just Googled 80-year-old dude who wants to
Yeah,
die
I'm
by
gonna-
lady fucking him to death.
And
the
it came with a
first
bunch
line-
of music videos.
Yeah, there's a bunch of music videos.
Well, I'm not expecting that.
It's
Wow.
been like
Risky Google of the day.
Yeah.
That's what comes up. Okay.
Okay.
Holy
Wow.
Jesus! The very first one, scroll, was
Shit.
naked Juggernaut does the Running Man.
Wow. Hit, I'm
All right, I don't have time to get into that.
Hit,
hole
I'm
right now.
feeling lucky on that shit. God damn, dude. You guys ever seen Clerks 1?
No.
The original
course.
Clerks? Yeah, so where the old man comes in and he wants to take a shit, and he asks for like the nice toilet paper, and then he even asks for like a nudie magazine, and he goes back there and he fucking dies in the bathroom, but they don't know he's dead because it happens like a quarter of the way through the movie, and they never talk about him again.
Oh no.
And then towards the end of the movie, the Dante's girlfriend comes, and she goes to fuck him in the bathroom, and she shows up and she was like, "How did you get over here so fast?" He's like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, you just gave me like the best sex of my life in there." And then and then they find out that the guy's just been dead, but because he died like with a hard on,
rigor mortis.
his dick stayed hard. Yeah.
You need to close the casket, bro.
Oh yeah, and then they had to like load, they had to load her into the ambulance. She's all fucked up for life and stuff like that.
Just mentally scarred, just being like, holy shit.
Dude, I mean, I thought about it. I've asked my coworker. I'll ask you guys right now too. What's the age cutoff to fuck an old lady that's rich as hell?
No
I
age
mean,
cutoff.
Yeah, see,
I was
respect.
about to say, I don't, yeah.
Respect,
yeah.
because I mean, I've dealt with some old ladies, but like like they got their dead husband's LFA in the driveway and
Yeah.
like fucking $1 million house and like well, I guess $1 million house ain't shit anymore. $3 million house.
Yeah, I was about to say, we live in the Bay Area.
Yeah. Like I have coworkers that are like, "Nah, man, never." It's like, never, really,
Oh,
never.
never.
You're only gonna have to dust that shit off every now and then. It's not like she's gonna be asking for dick every day.
Right, exactly. And
Yeah,
chances are, she probably doesn't have anything.
Yeah, if you throw it at her good too, she'll be incapacitated for like a few weeks.
Yeah.
She won't be able to walk or
Not
nothing.
technically murder,
Nope.
Not technically.
but I need some shit in writing first.
Yeah. That's for
Is there
sure.
like a prenup for dying during sex?
You know what? I'm gonna call that other guy's attorney. He was really
Well,
good.
it's also not. It's not just like. It's not like you're just gonna fuck her to death the first time. I'm talking about like sticking around. Like like you're like her houseboy, damn near. Like she's calling you for dick. You're showing up. You're living in the house if you want.
I was about to say, as long as I'm living in the house.
driving the fucking nice ass
You
supercars.
gotta get you gotta get all that in paper before her kids find out.
Oh
Yeah.
You gotta,
Yeah, they're gonna
you gotta
be mad.
smart.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be pissed. But you know what? Fuck them.
No, yeah, I fucked your mom, and now guess what? It's mine.
Yeah.
I had this dude. I had this old lady. She was only like she was 55, like on the dot, right? So not even that old, really, considering I'm 30. She had like just a huge ass and big boobs, and she's still like youthful face, right? And the whole time we're doing this install, like the whole team's flirting with her, the whole fucking team. And I remember at one point her son came, who's my age, and the three of us are sitting on the back porch. I'm still flirting with his mom right in front of him. Dude, he's like my age. And I'm telling his mom, like, I don't know how they even let you in this place. Like, you're not old enough to be in Rossmore. This should be a problem. And he's just looking at me. I'm like, yeah, that's right. I'm going to change your bedtime, bitch. I'm taking half your inheritance, motherfucker.
What's my name, Dad?
Yeah. Oh, my God, dude. Well, yeah, man. I mean, fuck, man. Like, yeah, no age limit. No. I mean, I've seen some nasty old broads, but you peel that diaper back, get over it,
I'm a bad person. I'm just here to get mine and
I was about to
get
say
out
it's a
of here.
long con.
Yeah, it's a long con.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've had old ladies tell me in Rossmore, she's like, just straight up, just like, there's plenty of old women here that would like pay for your entire life if you just knock it down every now and then and hang out, open jars and stuff.
Yeah, and then us being bigger men, there's a whole different market for us.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
They know we're worth more too because they gotta feed us.
Oh yeah, dude. I had this ancient ass old lady the other day. She was coming through the elevator. She rides the elevator all the way down with me, and she was just like, maybe you can help me. And I was like, oh, here we go. Finally, this is the tradesman fantasy. This is what I signed up for. And she literally just had a jar of salsa in her walker that she couldn't open. She went all the way downstairs and was gonna go to the maintenance office to have somebody open a jar of salsa. I was like, give me that shit. Oh my God.
Just casually hanging out with a jar of salsa.
Yeah. And that lady probably had like $3 million in her bank account.
Yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because they live in Rossmore, like,
It's expensive.
holy shit. Their HOA fees are like $3,500 a month.
Yeah, my grandfather.
Yeah.
My grandfather flew for United for 35, 40 years. And the only reason he's able to do it is because he retired. Like when they offered him a deal.
Yeah.
Like even though he worked for 40 years for United,
Yeah.
he still wouldn't be able to go for it.
No, dude. Everybody who lives there is incredibly rich, or they have nothing left. They spent everything to get in.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah.
their
It's like
net
the
worth
worst
is the house.
game of life you've ever played, where you just snuck into like the rich people home at the end, and you're like, I got $9 though.
Isn't
Yeah, yeah. But I fucking made it.
I'm in millionaire estates with $1.
Oh yeah, dude.
Do I win?
Like just on Friday, I met this guy who was like it was like a power couple. He was a director of photography and cameraman for NBC. Dude, he had multiple Emmys, like, and then his wife was in the she was in the beauty department. She also had multiple Emmys. I mean, worked on like Friends, and like he had like awards from like news and radio. He had actual Emmys. He had a couple other just like random, all big fucking crazy awards, and like he was
That's
telling me
90s
about.
money though. That's not now money.
Oh, I know. And he was telling me about like like interviewing like people, because he was old as shit, obviously, but like people all the way back from like the fucking 80s all the way up to like Elon Musk today.
God.
He said Elon Musk was like a nightmare.
Oh, I'd believe it.
Yeah.
He said he's like
Yeah.
you're just trying to set this guy up in a camera shoot, and like he's telling everybody where the lighting needs to be and where the cameras needs to be, and it's just a headshot.
Yeah.
He's just like, hey man, can you just relax? Like it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, like we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like,
But I met a lady who like worked for directly under Obama. I met a lady whose uncle used to chauffeur around Oppenheimer.
oh
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah, she worked in Livermore Labs, and like her uncle also worked in Livermore Labs around the time Oppenheimer was doing his
They
thing.
definitely have aliens in there.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
I just need there to be.
Well, they're not in Area 51. We know that.
Yeah.
Because that's too easy. That's too much. That's too well known.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the fucking scapegoat. That's
Yeah,
where
exactly.
That's where they're pretending, dude.
Right.
No, I bet there's some real shit in New Mexico somewhere.
Oh yeah.
I bet there's a whole nother fucking base nobody knows about. It's called like fucking Area
52.
X.
Area 52.
Yeah, it's
It's called Chili. It's a Chili's.
It's called Chili.
yeah. You just go into the kitchen, you type some special code into the oven, and it opens up.
Yeah, yeah, it's just
takes
a
you down
Chili's.
100
It's
floors.
the Chili's that you're just like, how the fuck are they still in business?
Yeah.
There's nothing else out here.
I mean, they got
I don't think
they
I've
got
seen
$2
anybody walk in
marks.
there.
I get it.
Bro, there's some towns out in New Mexico that are just like, I don't know how anything even exists out here. Like, where do you people go for like the grocery store and shit? Like,
Chili's.
yeah,
Chili's. Yeah, you go to Chili's.
Dude, there's,
You go to Chili's.
like there's a town called like Needles. I shit you not. It's a sheriff's station and a restaurant. I don't even know where there's houses.
Oh, they're running blow through there for sure.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no
but-
way they're not.
But see,
There's
that's
no way you're not.
that would be the perfect place to have your alien hideout, though. Too.
I mean, yeah, maybe that's why it's called
You know?
Needles, because nobody wants to go there.
Yeah, dude.
Like, no, I'm good.
yeah, and like Las Vegas, New Mexico, same shit. There's like nothing going on there. You just
I didn't even know there was a Las Vegas.
I know there shouldn't be, but it's hilarious.
Wouldn't that just be Vegas?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
like, hold on here. Can they both be lost?
Yeah. It's the true Vegas.
This one is Vegas.
But yeah, I mean, that would be the perfect place to hide them, though, especially after all the nukes and shit like that.
Oh, 100%.
Dude, I met a dude who developed nukes. Yeah. Thomas, type in John. This guy I work for all the time. I'm pretty sure it's not legal for me to name who my clients are, but I don't really give a fuck either.
We could just.
John, and then, you're on the right track.
John Cena.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. This fucking guy I work for all the time, American physicist. This guy created nukes. He's like 100,000 years old. Every time I see him, he's just fucking slumped all the way over, chin almost touching his knees.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? His wife's calling all the shots. He's just got like, this dude has like literally in his little record room or whatever, he's got pictures of him shaking hands with like every president since like Carter.
Oh, Jesus.
That guy looks like he's taken down a country or two.
I was
Oh,
about
he
to say,
has.
Right?
Yeah.
Like he for sure.
Yeah,
He
with the background
fucking
you're
has.
giving me, if I was going to picture this dude, that would be pretty damn close.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that guy. Why does it say till 1994? He's still alive.
For the that
Oh,
store he
okay.
worked at that place. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
You're like, hold on here.
Oh, look at this.
How long has he been sitting in this
Oh yeah,
chair?
so he broke up the Soviet Union. Look at him.
There we go. Finally.
That wasn't even one country. That was a lot of countries.
That was a union.
Fucking man,
Damn,
dude.
dude.
He's got like awards from like Secret Service about like his his
Oh, shit,
creation
he
of
made lasers.
fucking thermonuclear devices and stuff like
This
that.
guy was super into murder.
Oh yeah, he was the king of murder. He lives in fucking Black Hawk.
That's not even like Diablo is the one where people really like murder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fucking yeah, dude.
You want to
Look at
talk
that.
about that Olympic opening ceremony and how wild that was? Diablo that's like a slow fucking Wednesday for those guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well yeah. So this guy, whenever I see him, I'm just like, fuck, man. Like you're responsible for so much beautiful death. Because it's not American death, so it's fine.
From our perspective, it was perfectly fine.
That's cool. It helped us win, didn't it?
And it saved lives by getting rid of a bunch of them.
Little column A, little column B.
Hey, it was a race, okay?
It was a race, but we won.
If you ain't first, you're last.
We didn't want to be last in that one.
No, fuck no.
We lived too close together.
Yeah. Did you guys watch that Oppenheimer movie?
Yeah, it was
I
hella
have
good.
not seen
You liked
yet.
it?
It was hella good.
Oh, it was fucking slow for me.
It was very slow. I'll give you that.
It was definitely, but I like that guy. Obviously, the guy who fucking the main
that dude.
actor,
They
yeah,
can get-
Christopher Nolan.
I mean, like, no spoiler, but they can kind of get rid of like his whole love interest side of the story.
Yeah,
Like, you don't need any of that.
no, you really didn't. But I mean, it was cool because of like what it is. You know what I'm saying? Especially because like my parents live out in that area where they were testing all those nukes, which still blows my fucking
Man,
mind.
that's
Like,
insane.
like literally, like White Sands, New Mexico is like the town over from where my parents are.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how are you guys here? They didn't evacuate you?
You don't have cancer?
Yeah, 1,000 years of radioactivity here. What the
It's
fuck
like,
is going
hold
on?
on here. Like, there's literally radioactive glass like 20 miles that way.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, that's all where my fucking parents were.
Yeah,
which
no.
is fucking sick.
No, the movie was insane though. Like, I'm also just like a history like science buff.
Yeah,
So like I was nerding out over all the details. But the movie was slow. Good movie, solid like 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
You get rid of his love interest, it goes to 10 out of 10.
I would
It
say
cuts
the
it
same
down by
thing.
about an hour.
I would say the same thing.
Yeah.
You know where the love interest was important though was that Napoleon movie.
Oh, completely necessary.
Oh my
you
god,
needed her
dude!
there.
Just rape and love at the same time. Just so much. Just like I own you, bitch, but I love you so much. Please don't leave me.
Now get over there.
He backhands her, and she's like, "Yeah." Well, and then she backhands him, and he's like, "You're in charge."
I'm into this.
I love this.
I'm into this.
I love you so much.
Perfect.
Oh my god, bro. So, speaking of fucking just burning it down though, like Mr. did, we've got all sorts of fucking fires going on right now.
Dude,
I saw that Bay Point one pretty much starting because
Yeah.
I was up in Clayton, and I was up in like the hills of Clayton, up on Eagle Peak, and I just see off in the distance, right in that area, just some smoke starting, and I remember thinking like, yeah, that's not going to be good.
yeah,
There's no
yeah,
way.
this
That's,
is
So-
not an ideal situation.
So I actually ended up having to evacuate 2 different houses from that fire.
oh wow.
Yeah, so because I got
What do you mean you had to evacuate?
Well,
you
so-
came in with a golf club and told people to leave? Or
No, so I got a call. So my sister's up in a different state right now.
Okay.
And I got a call saying one of her friends is like stuck home alone.
Oh, okay.
And she has no car, no nothing.
Can't just fucking start walking.
Well,
Get
she has
your
5 animals.
Shiver feet,
Oh
he's
well,
going.
it's time for the animals to die. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she didn't want to do that, and the fire wasn't
Yeah.
there yet. So, and I was sitting at home, so my sister just goes, "Hey, you want to run over there and get her out?"
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
And I went, "Fine."
I'm not taking the animals.
Well, no, I mean we piled fucking. It was 3 cats and 2 giant ass dogs into my truck.
Oh, I'd only take the dogs. The cats can figure it out.
The cats were
Yeah.
just in the bed.
the cats will disappear and come back.
yeah, they're fine.
Well, that's
Show
what
up
ended
after
up
the fire.
happening. Oh no! Well, because they
you
came-
lose them in the truck.
No, so I got them everything they needed back. I was helping them run around, grab all the stuff.
Yeah.
because you want all the important things. Like
Yeah.
she needed her mom's ashes, like that type of shit.
Of course. Those be double ashes.
Yeah, so we're running. Yeah, exactly. I was like, well, they're already burned.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some family members get evacuated up at the Chico one because of this
God.
wonderful human being.
Yeah,
Piece
the
of
Chico.
shit.
Did you hear how the Chico one started?
Yeah, just casual child molester lighting his car on fire and pushing it down a hill.
Yep.
That's you guys don't do that every so often.
Nope.
No,
I mean,
no.
There
in
it
some
is, yeah.
states, that's normal.
The fire starting, not the
Ronnie
child
Dean
molesting.
Stout the second.
Oh, yeah.
Just want to be clear. No, fuck that guy. But we have some family that lost their homes in the first Chico fire in Paradise way back. Yeah, so that was tough. Rebuilt, did all that, and shout out the Helltown Hot Shots, saved my sister-in-law's house up there. And then this last one came up, and we had a couple of family members get evacuated again because let's rebuild in the same spot.
Yeah.
And, and then so they were getting evacuated. We had hopped in the truck and grabbed the trailer and started going up there, but winds changed, and everybody's good. So thank everybody for that.
We're still at 12% contained on that Chico fire.
Fucking
Jesus Christ, that is a huge mark.
So what do you do with that guy? Do we re-implement the firing squad?
I mean,
But
I
but
say
it's
throw
all
him-
but it's all buckshots.
yeah.
Oh God.
I gotta, say, yeah, put him in jail forever and throw away the key and forget to feed him or something.
Well,
But, like,
that should
dude,
be
what?
Damn near
Yeah,
not
it's-
enough.
Well, I was about to
Yeah,
say, honestly,
dude.
that only covers the first part of this problem, which is the child problem.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wait, was he actually a child molester?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I
look,
thought-
yeah,
He was trying to
Google
cover
it.
up his. He was trying to cover up his tracks because the car was contaminated with evidence.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he
for
was
sure
trying to
how you
burn
do
it.
that.
And
Well-
then,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, in that case, he's not because he got rid of all the
Yeah.
evidence.
Well, except for maybe the kid being like, "Hey, he touched me."
Oh, yeah. Should have left that little fucker in the truck.
He's a criminal. We know this. He's not all that smart.
Yeah, this guy was not high on the IQ.
He's not like
board
an
there.
Epstein child molester. He's just your average day-to-day child molester.
He doesn't have the $1 million to hide it.
Yeah, billions.
Dude, like, yeah, it almost feels like jail wouldn't be enough because, like, if you do it right, it's really not that bad.
No,
You know, it's like
I mean,
you
the
3
just
squares a day.
you get in with your gang, you start doing a bunch of pull-ups, so nobody wants to fuck with you, and then you're kind of chilling.
I don't know. I don't know if anybody's gonna let him hang out though.
No.
Well, that's
dude
the
is
thing.
not.
Yeah.
That's persona non grata everywhere, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
I
about to say,
wonder-
doing what you did involving children and you go to jail, it's a totally
Yeah, and then he
different
had
That's
like
true.
a domestic
Yeah.
abuse
That's true,
on there
but
too.
let's say if he wasn't a child molester, though. Let's say he's just an arsonist.
Okay.
Yeah, still
Right.
same thing.
Do you think like they really care about arsonists that much in jail?
No, they don't give a
Well,
shit
how
about
about this? If you get put in prison in this community, it's probably a small community. I don't know. I'm not exactly hanging out with the prison crowd in the Chico
Well,
area.
he'd probably be in like he'd probably be like in Folsom, I would imagine.
Yeah, but I mean, but all these guys live in that area. Maybe a family member, somebody lost their house.
True.
And thousands of acres are burned, hundreds of thousands at this point. Houses are lost, people die, pets, all that shit. This guy's not going to make it very long in there.
No,
Yeah,
not at
that's true. Yeah, I always just wonder like there needs to be like a step up of punishment for certain things because arson is just one of the like biggest amounts of damage you could do.
Oh yeah.
Like fuck a school shooter, arson could take out cities.
Yeah, you can. I mean, we're seeing.
I mean,
it
yeah.
now.
Yeah, yeah,
we're seeing
yeah.
it now. with
Especially
Chico.
somewhere, like Paradise and Chico.
Yeah.
Where it just keeps burning down on its own anyway. Like, fucking A, man. Like, look at that. Look how...
Oh, look, is there another one in Oroville, too?
Yeah, I was about to say. I think that one just sparked Thomas. Click on
Oh,
Oroville
cool,
right there.
Cool.
think of
Because
all,
I think I see that one getting bigger as we sit here.
think of all the popcorn that's going to start popping here soon.
That's Orville.
Oh, those bastards. They should be capitalizing on that.
I mean,
They dropped the O.
Oroville kind of sucks, so that, all right, that one's fine.
Yeah, I know.
That one's on the water. It's fine.
we like Chico and Paradise. Oroville, Clear
No,
Lake,
yeah.
too. If there's one around Clear Lake, let that one burn.
Yeah.
Not so clear lake. Not so clear lake.
Dude, bro, I've been to Clear Lake once. That place is a shit hole.
Dude, they screwed that up. They had a company come in that said, we're going to clear out this whole lake, and we're going to pay you to do it. And they were like, we want more money. And the company was like, nah.
Like, no. We're here for you.
Yeah, you don't get this isn't a negotiating thing.
I've been there twice. Both times there was just dead fish floating on the
Yeah,
lake.
just
And I'm like, I'm good. I'm not
fucking-
going in.
Yeah, no, I'm all right, man.
Dude, it's like green water, hillbillies, and then like runaway Hells Angels.
Yeah. Even in the middle of the lake, there's fucking like green water. You're like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is
It's like, shouldn't this... No, okay, come on, really?
Yeah.
What,
Like-
you guys just putting all your trash in this fucking thing?
right. Like I'm colorblind and I can tell that's not right.
There's a huge difference here.
this is drastically wrong.
It's a weird shade of gray.
This one's different.
Bro, I remember the first time I went to Clear Lake, it was to meet a drug dealer.
Yeah, that tracks.
Well, yeah, that's where they're at,
Yeah.
And like, I was at the time, I was selling weed. I did a 6-month stint of selling weed because I was getting kicked out of my house,
You're like,
and
need money.
I needed money fast, dude. I had like a shitty medical bill because I didn't have insurance. So like, I got like a $4,000 medical bill just for like having a cold,
Oh Jesus.
essentially. Like, and,
Here's
like,
some albuterol, $4,000.
yeah, seriously though. So I was getting kicked out of the house. I had like the 90 days, and I had that big ass medical bill. And they told me if I paid off a big chunk of it at once, that the rest goes away. That was a fucking lie.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful lie that they got away with.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Like, and 6 months later, collections is knocking on my fucking door. Like, hey, you still owe us the $2,000.
And you're like, but I paid
It's
for
like,
it.
I don't have that. Like, fuck you. But no, so I go up there to meet this drug dealer because he sells me like a pound of weed for like $600. And it
Could
was
have just gave him meth in trade because it's just on the ground in Clear Lake. Like you can just pick it up.
oh yeah, it's just it's its natural habitat. It's where it's everywhere.
That's where it grows.
Dude, so I meet this guy from a buddy of mine who is a meth head, which is assuming how they met. And
small community.
First of all, we meet in a cemetery, which is not great.
That sounds like some GTA.
It's such a
shit.
weird way to meet somebody.
That sounds like something you would do in GTA.
Yeah, dude. So this fucking redneck shows up in like a fucking, he's got like an old Ranger, and he shows up with his wife, assumingly, and a kid who I'm not sure if it's his.
I found this one.
He seems to have some weird vendetta against this little boy, but it could just be that he's an aggressive meth head dad, or that he came with the woman.
Yeah.
You never. I couldn't tell.
You're not
I really
mine.
couldn't tell.
You're not mine. I don't like you.
He was very aggressive with this little boy. So then so he shows up. Him and my friend take off for like 2 hours. So probably do meth. But
I mean, I would assume I was robbed at that point.
Yeah, dude. He looks back at me. He goes, "Hey, don't fuck my wife." And then he just leaves.
Well, there's your collateral.
It's like, well, now I gotta fuck his wife.
That's the only ground rule?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure I'll take care of this
Don't
child
do that.
with her.
Wink.
So,
Are you sure there was no wink?
yeah. So I'm just hanging out in a fucking graveyard. Like, never been up there before. Like, I just watching this child play with graves.
Hey man, you into Pokemon or whatever?
And
Trying not to fuck his wife.
because every time his wife tries to talk to me, I'm just like, oh, don't even speak English. I don't know what you're talking about.
No
lady.
habla.
This is a fucking trap, is what this is. I'm not fucking with you.
This makes me think she has tried this before.
Yeah, this is how she got with him. She's over here shopping for a better life.
I need a new better dad for
You
my
live
kid.
you live near the big city.
Oh shit!
I'll ride down with you. You got to take care of my boy though.
And I need a place to sleep.
All right, well, load him up.
I'll take this trade.
So they come back hammered. He's got a fucking bottle of the cheapest whiskey, and it's almost empty. Oh god! And you could tell they just got that shit, and like they just between the two of them fucking took it down. He's fucking falling all over the place as he's walking his shit, yelling at his dad's grave, which is apparently why we were there for the meetup.
Okay.
Was because that's where his dad was buried. He's like screaming at his dad's grave, and then he shatters the whiskey against it, and then just drops to his knees, starts crying at it.
Jesus.
Well,
And
I'm
just
going
like-
to church now.
I'm just over here like, oh, is there weed gonna be here? Did you guys even go get it, or have you had it the whole time and the wife's got it?
Is that what you guys were doing for 2 hours?
What the fuck, dude? Like, where am I? I need to get the fuck out of here. And then he just, of course, naturally pulls out a pound of like the nicest weed you've ever seen.
Like
Way
video
under-
game style, it just appeared in his hand out of his back
yeah,
pocket.
pretty
and
much,
like,
dude.
oh, all right.
And it's just like, it's so high quality, and he's selling it for like $600 a pound, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
He could have been asking for almost triple that. And I open it up and I'm like, holy fuck, this still wasn't worth the trip. I'm never doing this. I'm never doing this again. And fuck Clear Lake, dude.
Yeah.
These guys are just shooting guns in a cemetery.
Oh yeah.
For fun. Nobody's coming for them.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody gives a shit.
No.
No, fuck
That
Clear
was the
Lake.
cops.
Let it burn.
That was the cop.
That was a cop shooting gun.
Trying to finally take this fucking guy down.
They're training.
Well, what is that? With the crime rate of 36 per 1,000 residents?
Holy shit.
Holy fuck,
Highest,
dude.
one of the highest crime rates in the United States.
One in 28 people's a fucking felon.
I thought Oakland was bad.
Oh,
So
God.
Clear Lake is bad due to runoff of the water from abandoned open pit mercury mines. So that
Nice.
shit's contaminated as fuck.
Wow.
A Superfund site. I don't even know what that is. Runoff also comes from gravel mines, unchecked septic systems, so it's shit water,
Nice.
cannabis farms, and vineyards.
I'm not drinking wine from fucking
I'm
here.
not
I'm not
smoking
going
that.
in.
Not
that.
a fucking
I'm not
chance.
smoking that weed again either. It's
Yeah.
got mercury in it.
All
Hey,
of that
honey,
is
let's
known.
go wine tasting in Clear Lake. Yeah,
Nope.
That sounds like something you do to your enemies.
Jesus.
yeah.
I wouldn't go Chili's tasting in Clear Lake.
I do like all of the suggestions though from Google. Why is the crime rate so bad? How much water is there? Why is it so trashy?
It's clearly drying up. It's sure dry.
Oh, something happened.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, what a shit. Let that place burn. Mm-hmm. Let that place burn. That same redneck, they had like a big fire.
Yeah.
Apparently, he got his hands on a fucking excavator. and then just built a giant dirt wall around his property, and like had everybody around him come join him, and he saved like
Meth party.
like half the town, bro.
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
I mean,
dirt wall, no fire.
Yeah.
You saved half the town though, but was it worth it?
No, he should be put in jail for that.
You son of a bitch! How dare you?
Should have just let them all die, dude. We could have maybe let the fucking lake clear up. Maybe let some real people live in there.
We're not gonna have any fucking sales in Clear Lake after this.
There's gonna be nobody. They're gonna listen to this podcast, all 12 of them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're fucked.
Oh my god, dude. But yeah, I mean, like I think like just like an arsonist. Like forget the child. Well, I guess we shouldn't.
I don't think I want to forget that. Well, I do,
like,
but I don't.
Like let's say this guy in Chico wasn't like a child molester, and he was just like a fire starter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What punishment do you think should come with that? Because I think personally, I think that's like should be ranked higher than like murder.
I think it depends.
There's also murder involved in it at this point.
There's a lot of murder, but it's
Yeah.
all like involuntary because I guess you're not looking somebody in the eyes.
Well, no, but I mean, I guess it depends on what they deem the reason for him starting the car fire was.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen.
How about this? There's no fucking reason for it.
Well, yeah.
You shouldn't be. There's no difference between, in my mind at this point, shooting somebody in the head and then starting a fire that burns down homes and kills people.
Especially
Yeah.
if you're lighting the fire knowing it's going to burn all these homes down. That's what I was getting.
Yeah, you're a murderer multiple times over.
Agreed.
Death penalty, however you do it.
Now, what about arsonists that are just active stupid? I can give you two examples.
Give them.
So there was the one about 20 years ago when we were kids. The one over here on Port Chicago.
Oh, I remember that one.
yeah.
So my dad was actually behind the guy who flicked the cigarette out of his truck.
Yeah.
And lit all of Port Chicago on fire.
Yeah.
Now that guy, I don't think he flicked that cigarette thinking "fuck everybody, I'm
No,
gonna
I
kill
think he
the
just
whole
licked
world."
it going, I'm done with this.
Yeah, but he definitely did some fucking damage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Did
Like,
anybody die in that?
no, I doubt it.
No.
I think
well,
we
then-
lost some structures, but I don't think anybody died.
Well, then you got to pay for
They
the structure.
didn't build a Walmart because of that, I guess. But
Oh, darn.
oops.
Oh, darn.
Yeah. And then the other one, I was up on what's that shit called? The View. Fuck, what's it called?
Oh, point.
You were on The View?
No, okay, I was on The View. It was me and Rosie arguing out about calories.
I'm surprised they let you on.
Yeah. No, there's that goddamn Fish Ranch. I was up on.
Oh, yeah.
I was up on Fish Ranch, and I was like, I was in the smoker area. You get to that one stretch where everybody parks, because it's the perfect view. It's high up on the mountain,
Yeah.
Yep.
and anything kind of goes.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
just
saying?
the hidden corner.
Dude,
quote, unquote.
I've been to full on raves out there at like 3 a.m. Just everybody's got fucking glow
Oh, yeah.
sticks.
Cocaine
and-
corners.
Oh
Awesome.
yeah, like I've seen some fun shit on Fish Ranch. That's for sure. But one time we were up there, and we're sitting on one of these giant logs that somebody had tipped over and spray painted and carved a seat into, and like this white Camaro pulls up. They light a firework like an asshole, and then they just drive off. They didn't even watch the firework go off.
They just go.
Yeah, dude. And like me and my buddies are like 10 feet away from it. We watched the firework go off, and then we watched the hill catch on fire. And then
We should go.
dude. No, this is the best part about Fish Ranch because everybody up there is doing drugs and having a good time. We all just watched the goddamn mountain catch on fire. So like, it starts to grow to
Somebody
the point.
called that in, right?
Yeah, dude. It starts to grow to the point where we're like, wow, this is actually getting bad. Like this is not okay. And like, there's just people like filming it and taking pictures, or us just sitting on that log smoking our blunt.
Just going.
And I remember like just the disappointment in the cop when they showed up and been like, what the fuck are you guys all doing up here still?
Smoking
Get
weed,
the
bro.
fuck
What are
out
you
of
doing
here.
here?
We were inhaling smoke anyway.
You're not a firefighter. Get the fuck out.
What are you gonna save us, you fucking pussy?
Yeah. Oh, let me
narc.
get in the back seat of your car. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Fool me once.
We'll ride down together.
That sounds like a trap.
You heard about this guy at the softball fields at Willow Pass Park that tried to steal the copper out of the transformer and lit himself on fire and almost lit the park on fire?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We had no lights for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, they had no lights over there for like 2 weeks.
When was that? That's fucking awesome.
God, 3-4 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful way to
Yeah.
die.
He apparently he didn't die.
No, he just got, learned a real hard life lesson.
I don't think he learned it because I think he's still living in that box.
Oh, God. That tracks too.
Yeah, like
Bro, That's a different kind of fucking tweaker stupid.
It is.
Yeah.
To try to reach into a transformer for copper.
While it's powered.
The copper's the part that electrocutes you.
That's why we use copper.
Oh my god, dude.
Go to the homes being built like a normal tweaker.
Yeah,
What are you
dude.
doing?
Yeah, or steal it out of the scoreboard like everybody else does.
Or honestly,
Scoreboard hasn't worked in years.
honestly, you just go buy HVAC companies and just see whatever they fucking dropped off. There's plenty of copper.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, like we got dudes that drive by our shop like every day with flatbeds just looking for it.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's even guys that I have their numbers because I'm too lazy to bring the machines back.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll rip them out of some dude's house and I'll call him and be like, hey, bro, I've got like a full system over here. And he'll be there in an hour.
Yeah.
He's so happy. He's just like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm on my way.
Oh shit, that's money for me. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
he's already got a Sawzall in his hand before he hops out of the truck. He's like, I'm taking all of this shit.
Yeah, we do that with wood pallets at my job. As soon as they get to a certain part, they just go, "Hey, call Jose," and we're like, "Okay."
Fuck, I need to get that guy's fucking number. We had a wood pallet like way taller than all of us at one
Oh,
point.
God.
We just started stacking them,
Yeah.
and it was like, well, I don't know what to do with these, but put them in the same place, I guess.
My
And then one day they just all disappear overnight. And you're like, well, problem solved.
Yeah.
Thank God.
they probably called Jose.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Or you'll see like a little homeless campsite right next to the shop, and like they burnt like 3 or 4 pallets, and there's like a ball of whiskey, and you're like, that guy had a good night.
Yeah.
yeah.
Good
Good
for
for
him.
him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for you, buddy.
Now he's got a sustainable source. Like, let's see if this camp stays.
I'm more impressed with this. Like they're taking these pallets and building like 2-bedroom homes with like windows and shit now, and I'm
Dude.
like, how are you
Dude.
not employed, sir?
Yeah.
Like that is some structural engineering.
Meth.
Like, dude.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like,
that's what
yeah.
do shit.
But dude, yeah, no, I saw
Clear Lake.
I saw one off of he moved up there, he'd be a fucking champion.
He'd probably be a million. A Clear Lake
That's the
millionaire.
mayor.
That's the mayor.
So you know how they build all these fucking camps off the side of the highway?
Oh, yeah.
Which is hilarious because I get it. It's federal land, so it's harder to kick them out. But what a dumb and dangerous spot
Right.
to try to rest your eyes for a little while. But I saw one of them. This motherfucker, he took a rope and he made himself a winch into a tree, built a tree house, and then had a pallet with a winch to where he can get on the pallet and rope himself up into the tree off of it.
That's pretty cool.
And bring his supplies up and down. And I was like, that should be the one that they leave alone.
That guy's gonna survive.
I was about to say that's for sure.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
goals. And where is this?
Those motherfuckers, I can't imagine, like, just all it takes is one dude to swerve and go barrel rolling through 15 different homeless camps at once. Start a fire. These motherfuckers, they light the side of the highway on fire
All the time.
You just see melted fence.
Yeah. Did you guys, speaking of fire, did you guys see the when they lit all the 4 fires next to Highway 4 a couple weeks ago?
Yes.
That one guy, and then the fucking idiot, while all the fire trucks were out dealing with those fires, he goes to the fire station and tries to light a fire across the street.
Oh my God.
And that's how they catch him trying to light that fire, because I think he thought everybody would be out fighting the fires.
Yeah.
It's like calling a bank robbery into a bank across town.
Yeah, dude.
Giving them the
He
wrong
basically
address
did
to
that.
the one you're at.
Fucking
Yeah.
genius.
Yeah, he basically did that, except for the fact that there's always one poor
There's
sucker
an
that gets
intern
left
standing
behind.
there like,
Yeah.
bro, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go turn the hose on.
The article I read said something along the lines of like, yeah, I just watched the dude walk up, put down a bunch of sticks and start trying to light them on fire. So I yelled at him and then told him to come over here, and he walked over to me.
Hey, go on, get.
Well,
Stop that. All right.
Whoa.
hey, you stop that, huh?
Yeah.
Get your ass out. Okay.
Go on, get.
You a pedophile? No? All right.
All right, well,
Stop doing that.
get out of here.
Walk on. Yeah. Dude, I almost lit a whole building on fire on Tuesday.
Oh Jesus! Oh no.
Yeah, dude.
Well, you're not a child molester, so.
No, yeah. That's what I said. It would have just been an insurance thing, honestly.
It was while I was on the clock.
I was in Rossmore trying to weld in this little steel box.
Oh no.
And it's a steel box that's in the ceiling. Right? Yeah, I know. It's annoying.
You didn't get your welding permit for that, did you?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
So basically, there's a hole cut into the ceiling between floors, and we put this fucking steel box in there, which is how I fucked my lip up, was cutting through the old one with a Sawzall.
Yeah, that's not herpes.
I took a piece of. I wish it was. I'll tell you what. I get cold sores; they heal faster.
Less
immune
annoying.
system's used to it.
I was cutting through this fucking thing, bro, and a hot piece of metal hit me on the lip. And just fucking split my lip right open. It's this one took. It's been almost a month since I did this one.
Jesus.
But no, so on Tuesday, I'm welding in that steel box, right? And there's black insulation, but also this stuff called hard cast, which is a foil tape, with just so much adhesive in it. It's meant for like ducting. It basically becomes cement. Like it's impossible to get off once you
put it on, it's on.
Anything. Yeah. So I'm welding and the insulation starts catching on fire, and I'm like, oh, great, good for me.
Oh, dang.
I'm on.
Not today.
Oh man.
And I'm like, I'm still holding the torches in my fucking steel flask, so I'm just like blowing on it. Like this will make it go away. Oxygen is usually what puts out fire.
Yep. Tracks.
So I'm just blowing on it. I was like, fuck. And then all of a sudden the hard cast catches on fire. Oh, no. And I didn't know this because I've never seen this before, but the adhesive turns into like napalm.
Oh, yeah.
It's liquid fire. So now I've got liquid fire raining from the ceiling as I'm on this ladder trying to put out the other fire that's in the ceiling.
This isn't good.
Yeah, dude.
Something has happened here.
Oh god, I had one of them. Two drops hit me on the fingers.
Oh Jesus, yeah, I can see the blister.
Yeah,
At what point did you consider just slowly walking away like the guy in Chico?
Yeah, just
trying to blend into the house.
Yeah, just deleting everything off my phone.
The client just sees you get off the ladder, slowly start walking out of the house, looking at your phone.
Yeah. Making solid eye contact, slowly backing away,
deleting whole
them.
folders at a time. Just gotta get rid of everything. Dude, I ended up fucking taking. So basically, I had somebody with me. Luckily, I handed him the torches while they're still lit, and I started grabbing wet rags that I had up there to protect certain things while I was welding, and I just started grabbing the fire with wet rags. Oh no! Just grabbing chunks of burning insulation with the rag and just squeezing it, dropping it, grabbing another rag.
Just throw it
and
down.
I just grabbed fire until it was gone.
Jesus.
None of that seems like a good idea.
No.
I have no training in fire suppression, but
I will say this: from the sounds of it, it worked.
I saved that building.
Unless the story's about to
it's
take a
only
turn.
stupid if it doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, it got to the point where I started seeing the fire creeping up to the above part of the case between them. I was like, this is it. This is go time. No.
That fire's touching wood. I should probably do something about that.
This is no longer just insulation.
Dude, if my buddy didn't grab the torch, I do not know what I would have done.
It just walked away. We
already talked about it.
Turn the gas up and fucking help speed it along.
Tell the person, hey, you might want to go to the store.
Yeah, you're gonna need to leave.
We're gonna go ahead and evacuate these 2 top floors.
Maybe even the ones
Make
below.
sure you grab any precious family heirlooms, pets. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Bro, I'm so fucking dumb. Yes, I was thinking about that fire, the one that's right here, just over the hill from us, and the people getting evacuated. And they were like, I was reading the evacuation orders. It's like, grab the things that are most important to you. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting in my garage going, fuck, I don't know, my PlayStation? Like, what am I supposed to grab? Like,
Right.
I don't have children. I don't have an animal that I care about. Like,
right.
All right, flashlight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Maybe my Xbox.
Yeah, the Xbox.
Like, a TV maybe so I can play my Xbox. Like,
Probably get my kids.
I guess maybe I should make sure my parents are out.
Yeah. Like, Doug, what do you think you're grabbing? Like, let's say it's evacuations right now. You've got like a good solid 20 minutes to prepare and get your shit out of there. What are you grabbing?
God, well, first thing I'm grabbing is definitely my Xbox.
Yeah, right? I don't want to take my chances with insurance paying me back for that.
You know how hard it was to find that shit? And then I'm definitely, grabbing like my dog, anything living.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm probably if I have time, running to grab like our giant ass safe that has all of our documents, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, yeah, I don't even got nothing like that, bro. I was literally thinking PlayStation, and then my brain went blank.
Yeah. I mean, quite honestly,
I want to take my mattress. Like, I'm not saving that.
You would think with past events over the past 48 hours, I would have thought about that more. I haven't. I haven't. It's like I was telling somebody, I was like, fires in California have turned into like earthquakes for us.
Yeah.
Oh, there was another fire. Oh, okay. Like, is it far away from my house? Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how terrified some people are of earthquakes.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like a traffic stop.
Y'all
I'm really not worried about
fucking
it.
tornadoes over there.
Yeah.
And you're
Fuck
worried
that.
about 10 to 20 seconds of light shaking that our buildings are designed to
Yeah.
withstand.
It's like-
No, but let's just have this like biblical fucking windstorm
like, I
come
don't know
rip
if you-
up our entire community. And they're like, California's stupid.
Yeah, I would never live in California. The earth shakes over there.
Okay, bro.
Like, they had one problem in like 1904 with one.
Yeah.
Like, that's so no.
And
I'm
the
not gonna be
building
there for the
codes
big
happened.
one.
Yeah, and then 1989 happened and a bridge fell.
Oh, boo fucking who?
We still played the World Series the next day. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, don't worry. We're from California. We're
Goddamn
used
right.
to it.
You guys got hurricanes over there, right? Yeah. No, let's keep living there below sea level. That's fucking genius.
Yeah.
The argument I always
Let's
give
live in a
people,
bowl. Yeah.
yeah, the argument I always give people is, earthquake where it lasts for at most 90 seconds and you have no warning, so it's 90 seconds of terror.
Yeah.
Or a tornado where you're like, oh shit, well, in 3 hours there might be a tornado. Like, so let's go down to the cellar now. Like,
Bro, and like most of the time they have it like you're like asleep.
Yeah.
Or you're
Yeah.
driving, you don't even feel it.
I don't even notice.
Somebody just tells you later, did you feel that earthquake? It's like, no.
You see it. You see it on Instagram or Facebook. You're just
Look
like,
at
oh.
9.1 hit Conquer right in the center. It's like, I was there.
did it?
Yeah, yeah.
I
Son
thought
of
I
a
just
bitch.
had a few too many beers.
Yeah. I thought I just stepped out of my bed a little quick. Like, we had like, what was it, like a 3.5 last week or something like that?
Did we?
Yeah, exactly. I don't
Yeah,
fucking even know.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I delivered pizza to these people a couple of years ago, and I remember them being like terrified.
Yeah.
They're like from like Iowa or something. Like, so do you guys get earthquakes here? I'm like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, like kind of all the time. And they're like,
No.
do you think there's gonna be one while we're here? It's like, fucking maybe.
I think there's one like every couple of days, but it's only like 1 to 3, and we don't even notice that shit.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, yeah, I mean, probably there might be one. I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, fine.
If history tells us anything, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Also, I think if you live in a place called Tornado Alley, it's your fault.
Yeah, that was a life choice you made.
Especially if you build your shit after it goes down.
Right, it's like
if
you
rebuild, that's fucking on you, dude. I don't
Yeah.
even think insurance should pay for that.
No, you didn't learn anything.
Yeah, insurance just goes, hold on here. We don't insure stupidity.
Yeah, it's like, how about let that land just be vacant? Let's move north.
I think that's kind
So
of
much corn.
Yeah, I
so
think-
much corn.
I think that's what insurance companies are doing here now. I don't know if you guys have had to deal with it, but
Oh,
like
dude.
fire insurance companies are pulling out fire insurance from California.
Because they're just like paying out too much.
Well, they're worried about the payout, and I guess the premiums aren't enough because California did
Yep.
something to the premiums.
So we have at our house, we had to get the California Fair Plan because nobody would insure us for shit. Even
Yeah.
though I'm like, I live in Martinez. Like, there's no we're
Where
not
you-
getting
yeah.
lit on fire there, bro.
Yeah,
Like-
if your house burns, a lot of shit fucked up.
Yeah,
long before
if,
then.
if my house burns, there was a lot of really stupid choices up to that point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like it's just weird. I was reading an article a couple of days ago that a fire station in California can't get fire insurance. The people who fucking will fight the fire can't get fire insurance.
Well, because they're supposed to be taking it out.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
that's-
But they're
They
there.
should be
If you're so good at it, you shouldn't need this, right?
But then also from the insurance standpoint is, well, if you're so good at it, why won't we take your money? We'll never have to pay it out.
Yeah.
Like,
That's true.
yeah, but they're just like, no, we're not insuring it, so we can't build a fire. I think it was in Sacramento or some shit like that. So they can't build a station because they can't get insurance.
Yeah, wait till that first fire happens and all the residents are like, no. We're getting insurance for this thing.
Well,
Or you do it the old Roman way where you have, you'll show it, the fire department shows up and goes, you're going to need to pay me some cash if you want to put out.
just roll up and be like,
Look, I can tap that fire hydrant over there.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of bored.
Gonna need my palm grease a little bit. How much cash you got? How much cash you got on you?
Oh, man. I mean, it probably might get to that fucking point, dude.
Yeah.
I bet you anything we're
Give
gonna
me
get
your
there close,
PS5.
yeah. That's a mighty fine Xbox over there you're pulling out.
It's like, nope, let it burn. Fuck you. I have insurance.
No, fuck you. I'm taking my Xbox and my TV and going to my buddy's house.
Yeah.
Just let this burn. I'm not giving you my Xbox.
Yeah, bro. Like, I couldn't even imagine, like, yeah, just, I literally thought of nothing. Just, like, I just let everything burn, I guess. Like, fucking, I don't know. Like,
We do.
do you take your favorite car? Like, I couldn't even decide, do I take my work van or do I take my car?
You
take your car.
Fuck, yeah, fuck
yeah.
your
If
work
I
van.
work pays for that shit.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
yeah.
true.
Yeah, fuck your work van.
That's true, but yeah, there's missiles in that van. That thing,
Yeah,
that
got
thing
map gas. Got map gas in there.
Hold on here.
I got oxygen, I got acetylene, I got fucking nitro.
The
like-
acetylene if that burns.
Oh,
Just- you want to see a firework?
Oh my god, dude, that shit makes me nervous sometimes. Where I buy my nitrogen from, there's a picture of just a truck that's just basically wheels and a bed, and what it was this guy had a bunch of oxygen tanks, and he had a short in his fucking and his door unlock.
Oh shit.
So he literally like the tank opened up. Yeah, he was just like in the building. He wasn't even in his truck. He used his remote to unlock the truck. It sparked and just blew the truck to shit.
Jesus Christ.
So we got a really cool movie scene where he's standing far enough away and he just gets blown back.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got to
All
see
right.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like,
hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, luckily he wasn't anywhere near it.
oh yeah. Yeah, dude, that shit scares the shit out of me. The new refrigerant that's coming out is flammable.
Oh yeah, the
And it-
R22.
R54.
Yeah,
454.
Yeah.
It's fucking flammable. So like,
Yeah.
and it vents at a much lower temperature,
And it's flammable.
and it's flammable.
So there's going to
Yeah.
be more in the confined area.
Yes, yes.
Hooray, science. Good
Yeah,
job
like-
on forward progress
Basically-
on that one.
Basically, they made it to where these tanks are like the old school tanks. They had like a pressure release valve,
Right.
So if it got too hot, the valve would just burst open and let all the refrigerant out of the tank.
Until it gets to a certain pressure. or
Yeah,
something like
now
that, yeah.
well, and then the tank's just open. You know,
Oh,
fucked.
so it's like literally just open or shut. That's
yeah.
it.
So that way it doesn't explode at least.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Now it's on a spring, and it only takes like 120 degrees to activate it.
Oh, that seems safe.
So like, I'm so excited for all these dudes like who are gonna like park their work van like in August.
In the sun.
Yeah, in the sun all day, all day, and then they're gonna get off work and light that first cigarette, and that's
have
gonna be their
no-
last day.
Oh no.
Do we have any regulation on where that has to be stored in vehicles or on job sites or shops or anything?
No, for the most part, just upright.
Yeah, I was about to say anything gas cylinder is just upright.
Yeah,
The only thing is just upright.
I'm already certified, and it's just upright. dude.
Yeah, I was like, I only know breathing air and pure oxygen, but as far as I know, the only thing is upright.
yeah.
Oh, that's no, this is safe.
Dude, and some of the regulations and shit they're doing, like now basically they'll have a thing on your furnace on the new ones where if that shit starts to leak, it turns the fan on and spreads it through the whole house.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Stoichiometry.
Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
Just put it in the baby's room.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We did the science about 30 years ago. The five
like,
people
look,
we tested were fine.
You can always make another baby.
Yeah. We'd rather
can
can't even fucking spell right anymore. Dude, like, yeah, it's like the alternative is it's like, all right, well, it won't cause a fire because it's everywhere now. It's like, yeah,
yeah, it'll cause an explosion.
let's just gas you all to sleep instead of fucking lighting your house on fire. That sounds better. Let's just expose people to that every day.
Yeah, that just sounds like a
Yeah,
brilliant
there's
idea.
definitely going to be no repercussions from this whatsoever.
Oh no, no, definitely not.
Definitely thought this all the way through.
Dude, I'm so, like, there's gonna be so many of those, like, you know, just fly by night, like, just dude who doesn't know what he's doing, just putting the wrong shit together and lighting houses on fire.
Yeah.
What fucking lobbyist got this pushed through and made more money than I'll ever see?
Gavin Newsom.
Yeah. I don't even, dude, like that guy had it figured out. He's like, I got this shit product and I can't get rid of it. How do I sell it? Oh, I make it the new standard.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm a billionaire now. Fuck everybody else.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be at least like 5 years.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Minimum of 5 years. We're gonna be using that shit on everything.
Fuck. And then at the 4.5 year mark, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, that was really dumb. We're gonna switch to this.
Yeah, this one's actually more flammable.
This one off gases at 100 psi. There'll be even less of it in the tank to go kaboom."
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I foresee a lot of fucking problems, dude. When I was going for the class, I was like, you know, not everybody pays attention like we do. Like, there's gonna be a lot of assholes that are just going for it, dude.
Well, a lot of people don't even I mean, if you don't work with air cylinders, you may not think about it, but like even just not leaving them secured, that shit's a rocket.
It's a rocket.
Yeah, like if it falls and breaks that fucking valve, that
Dude.
shit's just gone.
I
Dude,
played
I've-
enough video games to know you can shoot the tops off and they'll fire at people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've had some fucking moments too.
I've had some
remember-
scary moments. Yeah.
I had a new guy in my van once. They gave him a van, right? And I got in his van, and I remember just hopping in. I was like, I smell acetylene. I was like, do you smell that? He's like, no. And I was like, you don't smell that.
Oh no.
You're going to die. Yeah. You're fucking stupid.
Once you don't smell it, you're in trouble.
Yeah, dude. So then I walked over, I opened up the back of the van. Sure enough, one of the acetylene tanks was just open. Just slowly dripping poison in the van, dude. Just like, let's light that cigarette, huh, buddy?
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, roll up the windows, light that cigarette. It's gonna be a good time.
God, dude. I had one time, I think most scared I've been, I was with one of my coworkers. We were out in Oakland, and we hit a bump on the
Was it
freeway.
because of the gas or because you were?
Because we were in Oakland.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. This could go one of two ways.
Yeah, oh, dude, windows locked, leaned back as far as I could be. So he hits a fucking bump, and all you hear is,
Oh, good.
Like, oh boy, all right, here we go. So then of course he's the driver, so I pop out because we're on the freeway, so I need to get out on the safe side. And I go and I open the door, and the nitrous tank that opened falls out of the van. Oh no! And it hits the ground in front of me, and I just jumped as if I was gonna, like vault over it when it explodes.
like you're gonna be able to move faster than a fucking rocket.
Oh, yeah, dude. The 1-inch vertical you can pull off.
It would have just taken my fucking shins and just taken me straight down.
The driver in the back just would have seen your head, and then you would have been gone.
Slammed in my face.
Yeah. What happened? Ow!
Shinburger, bro.
Oh my god, yeah, no, dude. That's why I was considering on the as far as which vehicle to take. I was like, well, my insurance might pay off my car. If I leave the work van, it might be a fucking problem.
That might be more of a public problem.
Yeah, I'll help take out the rest of the neighborhood.
Yeah, if the houses don't burn, you're going to take care of it.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm going to speed this shit around.
The company's taking care of it.
You guys have fire insurance, right?
What
What about explosion insurance?
But yeah, man, I foresee some goddamn problems with this new stuff. I love it, especially because like furnaces, like you can't use this today's standard furnace on one of these machines with this refrigerant because of like the inducer motor, the burner box, everything needs to be self-contained.
Just all the parts are
so
wrong.
Just the spark from a draft motor starting is going to be enough to cause what they call an ignition event.
Oh, no.
Because we don't like saying fire.
An ignition event.
Dude, ignition event sounds so much worse.
It does. Yeah. Like a fire sounds like something I can at least control a little bit. I don't know if I could, but
ignition
it
event,
like
it sounds like what you hear on the news after the whole neighborhood burned down.
It sounds like that fire over there was an ignition event.
Sounds like a shitty Ben Affleck movie.
Starring Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah, I'm afraid of that shit. Well, you know what? That's at least it's better for the ozone, right?
Yeah.
That's why we're doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
One less oxygen atom?
Pretty much. It's pretty fucking much.
Isn't that, yeah, I think ozone's just O3 and oxygen's O2. So by getting rid of that oxygen atom, they're like, yeah, it's better.
It's going to be okay for everybody. Yeah, it's fucking butane-based.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's what makes it okay for the environment.
You know what else is butane-based? My camp stove that lights fires.
That thing's sketchy as fuck.
God, every time I screw that fucking butane bottle in, I think I'm going to explode
leaning
something.
back a little bit like
Yeah.
shit.
Yep. Anytime you push the igniter, you're going, please God, please God. Okay, good.
Oh, yeah.
This is it. This is the one.
Or you just fill up a fucking Zippo lighter and it all over your arm now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, great. Well, I guess I'll just walk away and not light this thing for 20 minutes.
You guys ever so change the subject a little bit, but still on gas? Did you guys ever like do a barbecue and you'd had the gas on for a little bit too long before you actually get it to light?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like 15 probably, and I was with my uncle, and I was trying to get a barbecue to light. It wasn't fucking working, so my dumbass just leaves the propane on, walks inside
yeah,
to
safety
grab
first.
Yeah, I just leave it on. Yeah, I'm 15. I had none of this fucking training. So then I'd go inside, grab a lighter, and as soon as I go out, starting to light it, I see my uncle take like 5 steps back.
He's like, yeah, go
and
ahead,
the
bro.
first thing that goes into my brain was, oh, that's weird. I wonder why he's doing. Like, I turn around, I was like, holy shit, and my uncle's face has just dropped. And I was like, he was like, that's why I stepped back, and I went, you didn't think to fucking warn me?
No, it was gonna be real funny.
Not my kid.
He went, no, this was a learning experience, and I went, well, I fucking learned.
Dude, man, I love that. I love the old school way of just letting your son learn.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember one time I was out in Sonora and I saw a horse just like on this other property, but it was just like, I don't know if it probably wasn't a wild horse, but I was a kid. It's the first time I'd just seen a horse. And in Nevada, they're everywhere. But so I'm like looking at this horse and I'm slowly kind of like walking towards it. I'm nowhere near it. It's like maybe 200 yards out, but I could see the fucking thing. And I'm walking closer and closer to go see it. And I hear my dad go, shh, 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 shh. And then he quiets everybody on the deck who's watching me walk towards this horse, and he lets me just walk right into an electric fence.
Trust me, guys, it's gonna be good.
This is gonna be a good one. Let's watch him go. Watch. Boom, stupid.
Yeah, pee on that fence. It'll be fine.
Did nobody tell you that was electric? No. Oh. Well,
Like, what the fuck is an electric fence?
yeah. Why'd that shit hurt so bad?
I was back to fire a little bit. I was on my boat that caught on fire a few summers ago.
Fuck that.
Oh, it was pretty funny.
Fuck that. that.
So 4th of July, guys, probably mid-pandemic, and I had this old boat, ski boat, and we took a whole bunch of our friends up to the lake, and I told my wife, hey, let's go take a few runs before we take all the kids out first thing in the morning. So the kids never even got to go.
Fuck you, kids.
Boat caught on fire, but I'm up on the wakeboard, and my wife's pulling me behind it, and all of a sudden I hear this bang, and the boat just kind of starts lurching forward, and I let go of the rope. I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. Like, gonna have to get towed back in. And I see white smoke come out, and I'm like, oh, probably overheated. It's not too bad. Blew a hose. And then I start seeing black smoke, and I'm like, that's not ideal.
That's something burning.
Uh-oh. And I start swimming up to the back of the boat, and I'm standing on the back, and I tell my wife, I'm like, flip the engine compartment open. I flip it open, and I could see flames. The gas line was broken. It was dropping onto the overheated motor and flaming and catching other shit on fire. So my wife thinks that you've seen cocaine boats explode in however many movies. She assumes that's going to happen. And she's ready to abandon ship. I'm standing next to the motor on fire on the ladder, like, get the fire extinguisher. She's like, where is it? I'm like, it's under one of the things.
I could just see your wife too, just like trying to like climb over the edge, and you're like, no,
get that before we're both fucked if you don't get that.
She's got one leg over, and you're sitting there going, no,
get it. She's panicking, and so she ends up finding it. She's like, where is it? I'm like, it's under a seat. Just start flipping the seats up. This, it's bright red. We'll find it. There's only like 5 places it could be. And she finally finds it and like tries to throw it to me, but she's trying to jump backwards off the boat.
Take it away.
Yeah, and like,
here's your fucking fire extinguisher. I'm
good
out.
luck. Bye. I'm like, oh, all right, thanks, honey. And she ends up just like misses completely. She's halfway off the front of the boat. And like it's like in the middle. I'm still standing on the ladder, like off the back. Like, dude, I can't reach that. Like, I can't climb over an on-fire motor either. That's really fucking stupid.
I'm stuck back here.
Yeah, like you gotta get it.
Wakeboard still strapped to your feet.
1 foot hanging off the edge and balancing. It was terrible. And then finally gets it to me. I put it out. Turns out the impeller blew up. So impeller makes the blade spin under.
Yeah.
Blew up through plastic all the way up into the motor, which then blew up the motor, which then blew up the line, which then started dripping it.
So you just cut everything.
Oh yeah, it was completely fucked. Yeah,
Yeah.
completely fucked. And then we ended up getting towed back, and the kids are like, "What happened?" I'm like, you're not going on the boat today, guys. I had to tell like 15 kids, I'm like, yeah, you're staying on shore. Sucks to suck.
Don't worry, you can still go swimming.
I had 2 really good runs before that happened, though, you guys. Like, you should have seen it. I was doing flips. It was dope. It was dope.
I had a fun time until it broke.
Yeah,
Y'all
it
are
was
fucked.
baller. Yeah. Super dope.
Oh man, I tried wakeboarding once. I don't know if I wasn't strong enough or I was just too fat, but like it's not happening.
For me, I'm too tall.
It's too tall. I think
Yeah.
it's just too fat.
Like I have to have the tower. You know how like they have the boats with the tower on them?
Yeah.
I have to have the rope attached to that. Otherwise, it just pulls me down.
Oh god,
Like
mine would just flip me over onto my face, and then I'd be upside down underwater with the boards on the top.
getting dragged, refusing to let go.
Trying to do a sit up for the first time in my life. Like, god damn it!
Fuck.
I think the funniest thing in the world, I follow this Instagram page that kids getting hurt, and it's the funniest fucking thing I've ever
Beautiful.
seen. And for whatever reason, kids, when you're pulling them behind a boat, don't understand, like, if you fall, just let go.
Yeah.
So they hang on, and they're just mouth full of water, drowning themselves for some stupid
uppercut in the
reason.
chin.
Every time they hit the ground, you just see them head go flying back.
Full lake, mouthful of lake water, just puking when they come up.
Just getting
Oh
dragged.
God.
I made
Just
that
let
mistake
go.
once.
Oh, I've done it plenty of times.
Yeah. Learning to water ski, I made that mistake. No fun.
No.
Just dragged my nuts across the ground basically because I did the splits.
Yeah, I did that as well because I was getting so irritated with getting flipped over and over again. I was like, and I saw
Not letting go.
I saw one of the guys who was also big, but he'd been doing this his whole life. I saw him put his fucking whole arm in the thing, and like that way he could pull himself up with one arm, and then with his other arm he reached into his life vest and then pulled out a beer and then fucking cracked
Hell
it.
yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna put all my fucking whole arm into this goddamn thing this time, and there's no way it's pulling out of my hands. And like it literally they just go, and it hooks me, and I just go up, just face first, and now I'm just getting dragged.
Yeah.
I was like, oh god,
And you can't let go because it's hooked.
you're fucking stuck. Oh, this is the worst decision. I finally get free. It's just a fucking boat full of chicks in bikinis laughing at me. I'm like, great.
You're just sitting there going like,
Now I got to dog paddle to the boat while my legs are up in the air with the board.
you have the board just hanging out on the water like a seal fucking chasing you.
One ass cheek hanging out. Didn't realize curling is also part of doing sit-ups too. It's just a general workout. That didn't change anything.
You get back in the boat and you're like, why does my stomach hurt?
It's like, god damn, I'm worn out.
Yeah. No, I stick to tubing now. Fuck that.
Tubing is a good ass fucking time.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good time. I went on there with my ex's dad last summer, and like they were trying to throw us, dude, and like it just was not happening. I was holding that shit for fucking dear life. I didn't give a fuck. I was not gonna look like a bitch in front of him.
You got the weight distribution for that though. My skinny ass goes flying.
Oh, you go flying.
Oh, yeah. I love doing. We call it battle tubes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You get 2 or 3 tubes, however many you can fit, and one person on each tube. And the idea is you have to be the last one standing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I like that.
So the goal, like literally, as you're just getting flung around by the driver, like we're grabbing onto each other's tubes, trying to flip the whole tube. Like I at one point literally jump onto my sister's tube and like just pull her off. Like
Fast and the Furious shit.
Yeah, it's basically like tube wrestling.
Dude, being the heavy guy and then sitting on the end, when you start getting whipped around, that thing almost just flips over just for you being on it, dude.
I love when we have a 3-person tube, and when I'm on the edge, if I go off, the weight just flips them back the other way.
As soon as Doug's done, we're all done.
But what sucks is that because for that to happen, I have to go off first. So then my dumbass is 30 yards behind the other 2, and the boat's gonna go for the 2, not the 1. So I'm sitting there like doing the doggy paddle.
Yeah,
like,
God damn it.
Have you seen the tubes where you can lean back a little bit and they'll catch wind and lift you up?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit's so fun.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to do that because I can just see myself somehow flipping over and then going head first.
That's the point.
Yeah, no, thank you.
That's what you're trying to do if you're the guy on the boat.
Yeah, if you're on the boat, yeah, not on the tube.
Let's see how much damage I can do to this asshole.
When I drive the boat, my goal is to get the tubes in front of my boat. Like take turns so sharp the tubes just swing out.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
And then when you cut them back across, they just hit that huge wake and go flying. Oh yeah, I love seeing concussions.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I don't like getting them, but I like watching other people get them.
I like one person causing a concussion to the other with their own head.
Yeah. We at one point started wearing helmets because like when I drove.
Yeah. I'd probably go for I'd damn near wear the wingies if you were driving.
Oh God, I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it a few times when other people were driving, is wearing the fucking floaties.
Yeah, why not, dude? I remember one time I was out on a boat with my like ex's family, and this for some reason I have no idea why this doesn't make any sense to me today still, right? So it's her dad and her dad's brother both own boats. We're out on Berryessa, and for some reason, half of us aren't even in the boat. They decide to just race.
Oh no.
They're just decide to be gone, right? Like
just leave. You
yeah.
guys.
So one chick is like laying on the little back deck of the boat where you climb on. She fucking immediately gets
Oh,
fucking
they
thrown
didn't
off.
even tell anyone.
No, they didn't tell anybody, dude. And like
That's safe.
So she gets thrown off. Apparently she can't swim.
Oh
no.
Which I don't know why you'd go on a boat. If you can't swim,
Well, because you're not expecting to get thrown off by them taking off at fucking
too
Mach
fucking
2.
bad. Too fucking bad. Honestly, if you
Wear a life
can't
jacket.
if you
Wear a
can't
life jacket,
swim,
yeah.
no boat for you.
Yeah, or at least
Like-
constantly wear a jacket.
Yeah, dude. Like
That's like people going to the beach that can't swim and wading out like waist deep. I'm like, waves happen, right?
Yeah,
like
and they're fast.
Riptides.
They're a lot
like-
stronger than you think
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
Darwin Awards are common for a reason.
Oh yeah.
There's a reason there's not a bajillion people on this planet.
This is like the most disappointed I've ever been, like just watching a group of people, right? So this chick gets thrown off. Apparently she can't swim. So husband, doing the right thing, jumps off of the back of the boat. He's going fast.
Oh no.
Jumps off the back of the boat. And he freestyle swims for maybe like 10 yards. And then he starts screaming that he can't swim either.
Oh no.
So he doesn't even make it to the wife. So then a third guy tries to save the first guy by throwing him a fucking the circle raft thing.
The preserver or whatever it's called.
Yeah. So he throws that to him. just horribly fucking misses. So he decides to jump off the boat to go get it and maybe swim it to him. By the time he swims and catches up to the fucking preserver, now he's out of breath, right? So now we got 3 people just drowning. And I'm sitting there on a pool noodle just like,
You guys are dumb.
you guys suck, dude.
I've never seen so many Darwin Awards people.
Yeah.
None of you can fucking swim? Like, what the fuck is
And
going
all
on?
3 of you jumped in?
Dude, and I remember I looked over and like right next to me, because we were in like a nice little anchor spot, right, where other people were, and there's this other like group of like younger people all fucking drinking beers, having a good time, and I looked over at one of them and I was like, hey, can I just join you guys? Like, and the guy fucking just raised his beer. He's like, come on over, man. I was like, all right, I'm going to watch my girlfriend's family die. and then
I'll be over.
And then wherever you guys are going, I'm going. You got to see more
At this rate, I
responsible.
might have 2 boats.
I can't get back after this.
It's like, they're pretty far out there, and I'm not going to start saving people.
By the time I get out there, what's going to happen is going to happen.
Yeah. And we're talking about 200 yards to the closest person.
Yeah.
I'm not a professional.
And all you have is a pool noodle. Not in a pool.
I mean, I could swim, I guess. I mean, I could give one of them the noodle. The other 2 are fucked.
Here, share this noodle.
You got it.
Like, hey, come on, you got to mount this together. Just hug and put it between your legs.
It's barely holding my fat ass above the water. I think it can handle
You
one.
can't even see the noodle with me on it, dude. You just see me floating. It's gone, dude. Just me hanging out above the water like a bobber. Dude, I was so ready to just join that other family. I was like, that was the dumbest shit I've ever seen. So many people are about to die. I'd rather just hang out with these guys and get drunk. Look at all these girls in bikinis.
Write my statement later.
Yeah, so I saw them. The boats just took off, and then the people needed help, and I couldn't help.
I still have no idea why they just decided to start racing, just throwing people off the boat.
So yeah, that's what blows my mind. Is like there was a chick on the back, and you guys just went, "Fuck it."
And the brother, he never even turned around.
No,
we didn't.
he was winning.
Dude, we didn't see him for like an hour.
He was gone.
Like, I remember everybody finally eventually gets saved, but like, my favorite part is they're over, so they get themselves to shore slowly but surely, and it's big rocks.
Oh no,
Big rocks, right? So Dad doesn't want to get too close to the fucking thing because he's not an idiot. He's an idiot for taking off, but he doesn't want to fuck his boat up.
Right.
Priorities.
Yeah, so they're like yelling at him to get closer, and he's like, no, we're gonna be all fucked if I get any closer. Like,
Yeah.
swim to the boat, you fucking assholes.
If it takes you 30 minutes, it takes you 30 minutes. I'm not getting closer though.
We all get on everybody gets on the boat, and then finally, like, he comes back to like where I am, and I get on the boat, and we just sit in silence.
Everybody's just sitting there going, "Fuck."
Pissed off, dude.
A lot of
One-
attempted murder. Didn't work. A lot of questions going to be asked later. Yeah, all right.
One dude's doing that death stare, just saying he's got a migraine now, but you can tell he just wants to fight the guy.
He's just staring him down.
Like, what's wrong with you, Jeff? He's like, just my head.
I'm
hurts."
not letting you out of my sight.
Fuck you.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, then finally, like, the brother shows back up like after an hour. Like, what happened?
Where'd everybody go?
Why are you guys so pissed off?
It's like, you won. You fucking won. That's what happened. I wish I was on your boat.
I don't know. Based off everybody else on all the other boats, I don't know if you wanted to be on his boat.
Hey, they survived.
No, that's a good point.
And they won.
Yeah, and they won, dude.
Yeah,
they
you
got
would've-
they got to feel like champions.
Yeah. That's why I changed over to the pontoon boat. That's the way to go.
Oh, pontoon boats.
Pontoon boat's the way to go.
Yeah.
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 I last time I went on vacation, got a houseboat in Berryessa.
Oh, way to
That's
go.
a good place. That's a good way to go.
That sounds so fun, man.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do that. I mean,
Don't go in August.
You better
No,
hope you
fuck
like
no.
everybody on there because you're in tight spaces for a week.
You are.
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's cool. The only problem with ours is we didn't have AC.
Oh, well, you got the water. I
Yeah,
guess.
but it was 112.
Yeah. I
Like-
think we went around July 4th, August, and I remember, like, as soon as we got back to the campsite, just being like, I hate every person here.
Yeah.
It is so hot. Like, I just want all of you to die.
It was so hot, and everybody was getting on each other's nerves so bad. Like a third of us left early.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
and, like, the first thing we do is, like, we all just went to the little pool. Just like the redneck piss pit that they call a fucking swimming pool. And it's fucking just gross, dude. Like, I jumped in and, like a Neanderthal, my mouth was open, and it's just salt water.
You're
It's
just
just urine. No, there's not
At
even
least
pool.
it's sterile.
Why does it taste like
yeah.
acid?
Got heartburn after that. Like, what the
Like,
fuck?
why?
What the fuck kind of pool is this? Yeah, dude, no, that shit is not fun. But a pontoon boat does sound fun. I've never The only boat I've ever rented as like an adult was like a little bass boat.
Oh yeah.
You know,
gotta
just
do the
going out on like San Pablo and just fishing.
Yeah.
You know, we like to do what we call go to Get High Island. You know, so
That'll do
we just grab a bass boat, look for the first place where nobody's at, and just, you know, that's where we'll set up.
That's
and
our island.
just smoke blunts and probably not catch anything.
I mean, that's fishing.
That's the beauty of fishing. I didn't understand that as a kid. My dad used to take me out like every Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And when we were in New Mexico, it was every morning. And in New Mexico, there's like just a quarter mile out from the house, there's a little runoff with a bridge called Cuchillo Negro. And my dad would take me every fucking day, 5 a.m. You know, I remember waking up just feeling sick.
Yeah.
You know, just because I didn't sleep enough. Like
Yeah.
that, you know that like.
But it's 5 a.m.
You know, like
You're
when
playing Halo.
Yeah. You know when you slept for like 3 hours and you get up and you don't feel okay.
Yep.
Like, it was like that every fucking day, dude. And
Yep.
like we'd go fishing and we'd sit there and maybe catch like, you know, some walleye or some rainbow trout or turtles. But a lot of times nothing. Right. And like I remember he took me there every day until I was like 17. And finally, when I was 17, he's like, you know why I like this spot so much? And I was like, because it's right next to the house. He goes, no, because I conceived you on the hood of your grandpa's truck here.
Oh, God.
I was like, thanks, Dad.
Yeah, cool, bro.
Well, guess who never wants to fish here again?
Now, guess who's gonna think of that every fucking time I
Yeah.
come here?
Great. I'm glad that this is such a beautiful memory for you, you piece of shit.
In a way, though, that's kind of like, oh, cool, you remember that.
Yeah,
But also,
yeah.
like, don't tell me.
Yeah, that's for you, dude. That's your beautiful memory, not ours.
Yeah, no,
You were involved.
You got here, didn't you?
You're welcome.
This is your origin story.
Oh my god, dude! He said he knew.
He just knew.
Yeah, he's like your mom didn't know, but I had you on my mind that day. It's fucking savage.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks.
But I didn't understand, like, as a kid, obviously you don't. Like, the reason to fish is for the peacefulness.
Yep.
It's not always to catch the fish. It's to go out there and just be alone and nothing.
Yep, just chill.
And silence.
Yeah.
You just sit there recharging, thinking about how much you hate your fucking life.
That's kind of
And then every now and then you get a bite and you're just like, oh, shit.
yeah. That's kind of the way golf.
Oh,
is,
I lost it.
That's kind of the way golf is supposed to be too.
I would imagine.
You just go out there, you have fun with your buddies, and then occasionally something cool happen. You'll be like, "I'll be back next week."
Yeah.
Or you suck completely and then you just absolutely pipe it drive and you're like, I'm fucking him.
Yep. It'll be the
I could be
18th
on the tour tomorrow.
You'll be the
Just need
18th
the
hole.
chance.
You'll be shooting 112.
Man,
You'll pipe
low.
a drive.
That's low.
I was at a buddy's house the other day, and he's into golf. You know him, Ben. He was on the golf team with you.
yeah.
And he showed me one of those deck of cards that are like, you know, just all fuck you cards.
The
it had like a skull and crossbones on it. It was a
Yeah.
black deck.
good cards for bad golfers.
Yeah.
It's fun.
like that.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
It looked pretty fun. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like me and Thomas, we don't know how to golf at all.
It's the way to do
The
it.
last time we went golfing, well, we've never gone golfing. The last time we went to the driving range, he fucking swung so hard that he lost his club in the driving range. And it was just like, well, fuck it, it's theirs now. It belongs to them, dude. I'm the only guy who has to.
Once it clears that front line right there, you surrender it.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, and like I'm the only guy who has to
I've
yell
seen-
4 at
On
the
the
driving
driving
range, dude. I've hit the stall like 2 stalls over from me before. Just like hit it.
Sorry, bro.
Like, oh shit, that was bad.
Ben and I, high school golf, used to spend so much time at the driving range because every day after school, that's where you went because it was practice.
Yeah.
We developed a system to where we were able to hit the ball so damn high that they would land in the stall next to us. And me and Ben purposefully would just be hitting these balls. Like
Could
into
never
each
do
other's
that
stalls.
on the course.
No. But like we'd set up like 2 balls back to back, and the first one, if you hit, because when you're swinging, the back one goes straight up in the air. The front one goes forward.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, so the back one we were on trying to catch them basically, and they would always land in the stall next to us.
Have you guys ever ran into that Snappy Gilmore fella yet?
Yeah. I've seen them.
Okay.
Because I know he's around here.
Yeah,
This
he's
guy,
Diablo Creek.
this is going to get me in a lot of trouble because I've been saying this for years. That
Say-
guy.
don't say the N-word.
No. He, oh god, I hate Instagram shit like this because it's so fake, and the angle of his camera makes it looks like he fucking pumps
Oh,
it,
yeah.
and it goes like, I don't know, $150 to $175, which
Okay.
still is, you know.
No, but
it looks
Instagram
cool.
makes it look like he's sending it to space.
It's,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah,
and
he's
he's
not.
been there a whole bunch of times, and I'm like, all right, I get it. and you know it looks cool. And then he,
it's a cool little gift.
when he first came out, he said like he posted something about how he shot like a +2 or something, or like in the 60s, like 67, and he'd only been doing this shit for like 8 months. And I was like, bullshit. There's no way. There's no way. The best golfers in the world have trouble shooting 67 all the time. They do it consistently, but they do it. There's no way he did this. And
he
then,
shot 67 on the front 9 is what he forgot to say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I was like, no fucking way, dude. And then he went and played in an actual tournament recently, and he was like shot like a 115 or something like that. And I was like, I fucking told everybody, and nobody listened to me. Yep. And I've been posting it on his Instagram, which I'm not revealing my Instagram because I'm pretty sure he blocked me. and I finally went to have it. I was like, vindication! It's, don't get me wrong, looks cool. Good for him.
Yeah,
it looks cool. Good for him. He's got a whole bunch of followers. He got to go to the wasted management.
Management.
Yeah, do his cool little shot thing. I think he dunked it in the water. It wasn't even close, but it looks fucking cool, right?
Yeah.
And that's entertainment factor is high, but like, bro, that shit don't work.
No, I mean it looks like a cool party gimmick.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool.
I remember one time being at that same driving range that he's always at. There was this big old fat guy, and he was my hero, dude. He's wearing American flag Crocs. He's got
That's John Daly.
Yeah, he's got a Trump is my president T-shirt on, and big old beard, right?
I'm pretty sure that was
John
John Daly.
Yeah, I was about to say John Daly.
Yeah, and he comes out, dude, in his Crocs. He just I think he was like, like a beer in his hand and everything.
Sounds about right.
And somebody set up a ball for him. He just walks up and just fucking sends that thing to the moon.
Yeah.
And then I watched him do it like 6 times in a row, and I'm just watching him, just like, fuck, man. Like, I don't know how you guys do this shit, but because I do not know how to do that shit. I'm the kind of guy, I swing as hard as I can, miss 7 times, and maybe I'll hit it, or I hit it every time and it goes over the fence every time.
Just off to the left and right,
dude. Every time, I remember going with Ben, and he would he'd watch me hit it, and then he'd be like, okay, move your hand slightly this way. So I'd move my hand a little bit, and he'd be like, okay, now move it this way. And at the point where I was finally hitting the ball straight, my hands were so crooked on the club that my wrist was fucked up for like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you had to be holding it like almost upside down.
Yeah, he was just flipping your hands, trying to get your club face straight.
Yeah,
probably.
he just kept fucking doing it. And I was like, I can't, if this is what it's going to take, I'm not going to learn how to golf.
When I first got started, it was actually just because I was going to a bachelor party and I was going to be the only one not golfing. And I was like, fuck, I'm not going to be that guy.
Can't be that guy.
Yeah, you can't be that guy.
I went and picked up a cheap set of clubs and went after it. And then I was like, well, this is an expensive hobby now.
Yep.
I love this. So you're saying I get to drive around a little golf cart, get hammered
while drinking
and hit this stupid ball at shit. Yeah, I'm fucking down. There's no part of me that doesn't love this entirely.
None of this sounds like a bad time.
Yeah, I can do drugs. There's nobody here to bother me. I get hammered. Yeah, let's fucking do this shit.
Bro, I feel like I would just go to drive the golf cart around.
It's fun.
Oh yeah,
it's fun.
You guys could play it all.
Well then, and then I
drive
discovered scramble tournaments where there's they do these charity tournaments and they've got beer holes, and there's a Hennessy is sponsoring a hole, and they do all these other stuff. So we've been going out to tournaments and throwing up a booth and sponsoring all this shit, and it's so much fun to be out there because everybody's just having a party and a great time. Tomorrow I'm playing in one. I guess when this comes out, it'll be Monday. What's Monday tomorrow? Fuck, I don't know. What day is that?
27th?
The 27th. Monday the 27th.
29th. I don't fucking know.
29th. Yeah, no, fuck it. We're going back in time.
Yeah.
No. Monday the 29th, it's the Vern Glenn Invitational. It's going to have all these local celebrities. Vern Glenn's a sideline reporter for the Niners and Raiders. And it's going to be at Sequoia Country Club, and they're doing it for charity, and there's going to be all local athletes and celebrities, and there's going to, free drinks. They got tailgate food, and they're roasting this guy at the end. It's going to be a fucking blast.
That sounds so fun.
It's so much fun. And I try and do those all the time just because it's such a great event. I get to get hammered, do charity, and play golf, and it's just a great time.
And do you guys bring merch with you when you do that? And,
yeah, Vern
give out divot fixers or something.
Oh yeah, so Vern Glenn,
Bat rags.
Yeah,
bat rags.
We're not hosting a hole on this one because they wanted 5 Gs, and I was like, I'm poor, bro.
Fuck that.
Yeah, but we do a lot of local
I just got
stuff.
sued.
Don't do that. Shit. that guy's gonna be pissed.
FThatGuydotcom.
Yeah, but we do like a lot of the local like police and firefighter events. I don't tell them I'm doing drugs there, but I am.
They don't need to know.
There's tournaments like every weekend somewhere throughout the summer, and it's just a great time. We hosted one a couple years ago, and we just kind of threw it together in a weekend, and we tried to do it bigger this year, but because we got the shit suit out of us, we had to back off it because we couldn't name it that.
Yeah, we could. We lost the naming, right?
We called it the Shitty, and we just got blasted. It was a fucking great time. There were cash prizes. It was
I was so
baller.
mad I missed that.
Do you guys ever like try to send T-shirts to like pro golfers just to see if they'll wear it?
Yeah, so I went to the Pro-Am at Pebble Beach last year, and I tried to give some shit away, and everybody's like, go away. And I was like, all right. I was like, all right.
We did a thing on the show where we tried to find who the fattest golfer was.
I think I listened to
and
this.
we were like, he's only like 255. I was hoping there was going to be just a chunker out there.
Bryson
like,
DeChambeau's not more than 255?
I don't
But he's
think
yoked.
so.
He's not fat.
Yeah, but he's still heavier,
I wanted to find like that guy I saw at the golf course with the fuck Trump shirt and the Crocs. Like, I was hoping there was like a 400-pounder out there that's just fucking
I don't think there is.
sending him to the moon and then golf carting it everywhere he goes.
Is Patrick Reed still playing? Because
I think that's the guy.
closest one. Yeah.
That sounds familiar. I think that might be the guy.
Patrick Reed got caught cheating.
Well, yeah, that's why I was wondering if he's still. I like how the first one that pops up is his wife.
Is his wife? Yeah, this is the guy.
Yeah.
This is the guy we were looking at.
Oh, he's only 72nd and getting DP'd on the world tour.
Nice. Type in fattest professional golfer.
It's just going to be John Daly.
Is it going to be John Daly?
Might be.
Well, let's fattest person in the world.
I'm also
Google
interested
too.
in that.
Yeah, hold on.
Tennis player?
Biggest
Big bone.
bonded
That's
golf-
not. Don't call it that. I want fattest.
I read
Guy
that.
Boros.
Oh my
Who the
god.
fuck is that? These
Guy
guys
Boros.
have all got to be on
Kevin
the fucking.
Stadler.
John Daly's number 9.
Hey,
Nice.
I told you.
Nice.
These guys have all got to be on the senior tour.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, you kept
59.
the 265 on there. You fucking Google
He's
search.
60 years old. That's why.
Yeah, he's on the senior. Yeah, the guy's
Oh, yeah,
60.
look at
That guy. I want to see him in the fucking
The
back
not
nine
so
shirt.
beautiful game of golf.
Yeah. I mean, shirt. Oh, wait, can't say that. Get sued again.
Insert IP here.
Yeah, our shirts, they tuck the fupa in real well.
They do. Yeah, like I was saying in the ad, bro. They send all your fat upwards.
I like how it goes John Daly 225
Plus
50
yeah,
lol.
So
Yeah, that motherfucker is at 225.
I was at an
There's no
event
way.
with Daly last year, and there was no way that guy was 225. I'm like 6'200". There's no way John Daly was 25 pounds heavier than me. That guy was fat as fuck.
There's no
Yeah,
way.
I
There's
saw-
no
I saw-
way I'm 60 pounds light or heavier than John Daly.
I saw like
Yeah,
a video
not
of him
shot.
talking to like Trump on the phone once. I didn't know who he was, and I didn't know he was a golfer. But I'll tell you what, just from that video, that motherfucker's a big boy. That is a big boy.
Speaking of Trump and golf videos, did you see him and DeChambeau do a YouTube video?
No.
Oh my God! Trump makes so many damn jokes about being assassinated, and this was recorded before the assassination attempt.
Oh, well, he knew it was coming.
Yeah.
There's no way
Everybody's
he-
in on it.
There's no way he didn't know that shit was coming eventually.
Well, I mean, you have to know. You're a political figure.
Yeah, and you're like a big one too.
It's been a while since we had a good old-fashioned political assassination.
It has been,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah,
Good one.
It's been since like Reagan since we saw a solid one.
Since both Reagans.
Dude, there's nothing more gangster than when Reagan was making that speech and that balloon popped and he just goes, "Miss me."
Yeah.
Just kept it
Gangster.
fucking moving, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, as soon as I saw that assassination, I texted my buddy and I was like, Trump just won.
Yeah,
100%.
I was like,
That's-
he's gonna Reagan the
Yeah.
shit out of this
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
100%.
Exact words I used. I said they did him like Reagan. Like, now he just has to come out in public one more time and he's like the bravest fucking
And he
man.
did it the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
oh, yeah,
A giant ass band-aid on his
Oh, yeah,
ear
it looked
for,
like he
a
fucking-
little tiny nick.
Yeah, it looked like he taped a fucking old school cell phone to his face.
That was a pad. That was a tampon.
Yeah.
Heavy-
Slap
heavy-
that,
heavy flow.
Yeah, slap that fucker on the side of your head. You're fine.
God.
Bro, yeah, no, he definitely won with that one. That was there's like no way.
Dude, I bet $100 on Biden would win like 6 months ago. I was like, I got a feeling it was like plus 4,500. I'm like, that's gonna hit. And then as soon as that happened, I was like, fuck.
Yep.
Here we go.
Did Biden officially drop out? Is
Oh
that
yeah,
what I
he's
heard?
done.
Yeah.
He's done.
So it's officially Harris v. Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
Oh
$100 is gone.
yay. Damn it!
You don't even get a chance now.
You could have put that towards the lawsuit.
No, I got out before the lawsuit. We're fine-ish.
We still need to come up with a new name.
Yeah. I just got to make sure I don't keep pressing that guy's buttons because he really wants to sue me.
His lawyer is really good.
Yeah, he's above average at best. You heard me.
Bitch.
Fuck that guy.
Send that letter, pussy.
Send it again. I'm just gonna get a Xerox ass cheek sent back to you.
You're gonna get Xerox balls sent back to you.
That's
Fuck
right.
you, dude.
Could you imagine that court if it goes that far?
Oh my God, I would love to be in front of a judge explaining that. What happened? What happens? You pull your pants down and you hop on top of an old Xerox machine and let that fucking ham fly.
Balls.
Pressed ham on that
They
thing.
say the pen is mightier than the sword,
Yeah.
but not my sword.
I'll show you my pen.
I'm all
is.
balls. That's why you can't see anything coming out the top.
I'm gonna use that excuse later.
Oh man! So, are you guys currently in the process of choosing a new name?
We do have it available. We'll be able to release it as soon as it's copyright
Okay,
stuff.
so you've chosen one
we
already.
got
Yeah,
it.
we got
We've got the logo. Everything's chosen.
What was the process like for choosing a name?
I got really drunk.
Okay.
And then we just kind of kicked it around, and then we're like, Google around, see does anybody have this name trademarked or copyrighted? And said
and
nope.
we checked page 2 this time.
Yeah, I checked page 2. And nobody had it.
Yeah.
So nobody had it. So it'll be.
So you got an idea for one, and you're like, is this one good?
Yeah, and so
Essentially.
we had to go through a couple.
Okay.
And luckily the records are open on that, so we were able
Nice.
to kind of filter through and find stuff, and found this one, and I was like, great, that's kind of in line with what we're doing.
Nice.
And so put in the paperwork for copyright and trademarking it. And as soon as that clears, we can launch everything again, and we've got all these new products coming up. So so it's great. So we got Fat Guy Pants, regular guy pants,
Yes.
Fat Guy shorts, and regular guy
See?
shorts. Yeah.
Leaning into the fat. I
lean
talked
it,
it
you know,
into. I talked it into fruition.
I was about to say, like 1/3 of our ownership team is fat.
It's like all I talk about on this for all the ads is how it's for fat people.
It's the nice stretchy stuff. You don't get the under boob sweat line.
No, it's
Yeah,
moisture
you know.
wicking.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah, it's good shit.
4-way stretch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely didn't steal that from somebody else
Dude,
too,
my-
and they haven't figured it out yet. So,
Bro,
you know,
every time I
fuck
wear
you
one,
guys.
like my shoulders are like fucking huge.
Right?
I look like I just got done lifting. It's like, no, I'm just stuffed into this thing. Man.
It's like a sausage casing.
But high quality.
High
No,
quality.
I have a buddy that's a really tall dude, and he was like, "Can you make a shirt for me?" And I was like, "No." No, you're you're
just
tall,
you?
not
Fuck
big.
you, yeah.
You're tall, not big,
Yeah,
dude. Like,
I
I don't make NBA sized fucking shit.
Yeah,
like
'cause
you're
there's
like an
they're
18th
not
of the
golfing.
population.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Is that the guy that plays on one of your softball teams, or is it? a
No,
different guy?
no, he's got fuck you money. He lives down in San Diego.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, invest then. And
I was
he's like,
like,
no, I just want a shirt. I'm like, well then, no.
No, you're paying. you're paying triple then.
Yeah, we're getting an investment.
Can I
out
make
of
you one? Yes. Will I? No.
I was like, the guy I was thinking about, I don't know his name, but I was like, that guy would wear like an XL 4T.
Which
man.
which softball team?
Scaries.
Oh yeah, yeah. That the first base. Oh no, that's
Derail now.
Yeah, it's Daryl now. But no, we had a couple of guys that are like 6'5" plus on that
fuck.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're also super skinny. So like when
Where's
they
the
run,
strike zone for that guy?
It's the
Fucking
same.
it's the same, yeah, but when they
Poor
run, it looks
bastard.
really funny.
Yeah, like a draft just escaped from the zoo.
Yeah, it's a
Top off his
knobby
body's all like
knees,
all over the place.
knobby knees, no calves. I'm like, how are you upright? That looks painful.
How do you propel yourself forward?
Yeah, that looks painful, man.
He's just falling at all times. His body's just chasing him.
Like those guys that have like no meat on their bones, and you're just like, dude, you're how. Like if you like bumped into a doorknob, does your like arm shatter?
Right?
Just bone on
yeah.
metal.
Bone on.
And the thought
that.
of fucking hitting a ball over and over again, fucking hey, dude, that makes my arms weak.
Yeah, especially just over the course of the time, and then
Yeah.
And my thing would be getting hit, like fielding a grounder. You have no meat there.
Yeah,
Fuck
no.
that. Ball
my
hops into
God.
your chest. Like, nope, I'm good.
I play against Dougie, and I ended up somehow playing first or second base.
Yeah.
Dougie hits fucking laser beams because he's a big lefty, and every time he comes up, I'm like, don't fucking kill me, dude. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Rubio did the same thing to me. I played him on Monday night and won it.
Yeah, he's like, dude, don't.
He's
come
like,
on.
Dougie, please.
Yeah, don't, bro.
Like, and I went, don't worry, I'm going that way.
Yeah, I'll hit it the other way. I need you
heard-
guys to make this business go.
Yeah. You guys still have 10%.
I was talking to our buddy Ben, and he was telling me a story about you. And it was a golf tournament where you guys were. It was like you versus another school.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess the wind was just kind of perfect, and the coach told you to go first.
Oh, yeah, that was the year. That
Essentially.
was the day I was a 1. That sucked.
Yeah. So I guess the story is, and you would obviously know better than I am, but the wind was kind of right. The other team was going to be much better.
Yep.
So to fuck with them, the coach had you go first.
Yep.
And tell you to just send it to the moon.
Yep.
And I think it was you hit the green from the fucking from the tee.
Yeah, so it was a hole 1 at Diablo Creek, which is basically, Andrew knows it pretty
Yep.
well. It's basically straight so long as you can hit it over a tree that's like 280 yards out.
Jeez.
If you can hit it over that tree, it's a straight hole. But if you can't hit it over that tree, it's probably a 60, 70 yard dog leg to the right. So
Yeah.
it bends 60 or 70 yards to the right.
Okay.
I just constantly hit it over that tree. It's just my shot shape.
Yeah.
So the coach just went, "Yeah, Dougie, you're gonna lead us off today." And I
Yeah.
went, "Coach, I normally hit last."
Yeah.
Like,
Sir?
I was like, "Are we sure about this?" And he goes, "I just want you to do one thing today." And I went, "Okay, what is it?" And he goes, "Just hit it over the fucking tree."
Like, please.
And I literally just like saluted him. I went, "Yes, sir." Like, got up to the tee, nervous as shit. I remember this, nervous as shit. Like my knees were shaking because I was like, I'm the first one to hit. Like everybody's gone by the time I hit.
Yeah.
Like, and then I just send it. I keep my head down, and then I just hear, I forget who it was, but I just hear them go, "Oh shit." Like, and I look up panicked because I was like, "Oh shit, where'd it go?"
Uh-oh.
And then I
That
just
small
see-
child is in danger.
Yeah, I thought. I mean, even though the driving range is like 2 holes over, like easily like 180 yards to the left,
Easy.
I thought for sure it was going over there. And then all of a sudden I look up and it's just perfect, and I'm like, "Ah, hell yeah!" Pick up my tee, don't even watch it down.
The rest of the day didn't go that well.
Yeah, let's say, and then you guys lost
We did.
terribly.
Oh yeah, 100% we did because I was playing their 1 seed, so it was a loss. Like my matchup was 1 down right there. Like,
Oh man, how do you guys feel about frolfing, disc golfing?
Oh, I love it.
I call it frolfing.
I've never done it, but it sounds fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't.
Oh, it's so much fun.
I don't quite understand the 3 numbers yet on the disc because there's, similar to clubs,
I don't know.
every disc is different. And like, there's one that's like speed, there's one that's turn, and then there's one that's weight, I think.
So
And,
maybe
like-
like control and all that. is
Yeah,
different.
like one of the numbers is like, this one won't turn very much when you huck it, or this one will turn a lot. Like, you see those guys who whip it into the air and it goes up and up and up, and then all of a sudden it goes hard left for fucking hella far. And you're like, oh, he just fucked that up. And then it turns around again and goes right and lands like in the basket.
and that's the disc.
like, what the fuck?
I have one disc that I'm pretty sure is left over from like a 1995 Pepsi event.
Nice.
That's
a good disc.
This is the only one I use, and then like my dogs chewed on it a whole bunch of times. But like you guys need all that extra shit, and I
Yeah.
get some dirty looks. But I'm like, this is really easy, you guys.
I go out with my coworker. I just have 3 that he gave me.
There you go.
And like I'll throw the fucking putter
Yeah.
as the driver. I feel like I do better with that thing, dude. Like I know that they all had their meaning, but for some reason the putter is the one I could fucking at least huck it straight.
Yeah, whatever reason it's weighted for you perfectly.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you're just like, fuck it, here you
like,
go.
I'm going with this one.
I know there's like a pro disc golf tour. What's the average like hole length on that?
That is a good question.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I watched a whole tournament once because I was just like stoned and bored.
I was gonna
Nothing
say, do
else to do.
mushrooms, and you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
Wow.
Disco golf.
disco golf. Fuck yeah,
It worked. It popped up.
yeah. What?
Type in just average hole length at the end,
Yeah.
or I guess average par. I mean, it's
Yeah.
all par 3.
I was about to say
Average.
all of that. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Holy Jesus! Did I
go
read?
up a little
That
bit.
is
There you
not
go.
a.
Oh, that's the course.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna say
the
it's
course.
a goddamn mile. There's no way you did that.
Like, wow.
That was
All right,
insane.
fair enough,
Yeah.
sir. Shit.
How many shots would that take you?
So a whole 18 course hole is about 3 miles.
All right, so it's about the same as a regular golf course.
Yeah. 2 to 4 hours for okay.
But do they get golf carts?
Nope.
No.
because I play the one.
No, because you'll run over some dumb hippie.
Oh, God.
You'll just be laying in the
Say, I
middle of
play
the
the
field.
one. There's that one in Walnut Creek.
Do
that I play a
pro
lot.
disc golf or
Walden.
smoke weed?
Yeah, Walden. And then there's one actually at Anderson Valley Brewing up in Boonville area, which is dope because it's attached to a brewery.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so you play that one and get hammered while you do it.
There's one in Moraga that's really nice.
Oh, I'm not allowed there.
Moraga Commons. Oh, God.
Yeah, look at me like, sir, no.
Oh, trust me. They know I'm not supposed to be there when I'm walking around. And then there's one in Concord. The one in Concord is actually really cool.
Yeah, that one's good.
Because it almost has different biomes. Because like there's like the redwood part, and then there's the part where like the actual water is.
Yeah.
And then but then there's also like the open grassy fields part. It's really fun. I'm just dog shit at it. Just
Well,
like
yeah.
I would be at golf.
I was about to say, it sounds like you just get to tour Concord a little bit.
Yeah. But I think what I like about frisbee golfing, opposed to regular golfing, is that I can't accidentally throw a frisbee 400 yards in the wrong direction.
That is true. Yeah, if it goes off, it's just over there.
Dude, like if I tried to golf with no mulligans or whatever, I'd never get past the first hole.
Oh, so
My first drive would go just off to the right, and I'd have to spend an hour and a half finding it.
Just looking for it.
God damn it! How far could this have gone?
And you're looking for a little tiny fucking white ball in a field of flowers.
paid $90 to be here, and I just spent another $150 on fucking golf balls.
Yup.
Now I'm curious. So let's say, I think one of the ideas we had was we were going to pair you and I each up. Well, so one that doesn't know how to golf with one of you.
Let's do it.
Right. So like me, Doug, and then you and Thomas.
And then we would
Andrew.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
And see how badly that can go.
Oh, we got to do it at Diablo Creek Country Club at twilight, so we don't get in anybody's way.
And then it's also only like $30.
Yeah.
The other idea I wanted to try was to see how many holes Doug can get through before I can get through the first.
Oh, God.
Oh,
You know, 'cause
With no mulligans.
yeah, with no mulligans. Because my buddy Mike was trying to tell me, he was like, "Oh man, you do better than you thought. Just don't hit it so fucking hard and try to hit it straight over and over again. Just walk down the field." It's like, but that takes the fun out of the game.
Yeah.
I
What
want
do
to
you
try
think,
to drive when there's driving.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
yeah, you
half
got to
the-
play the shot you're supposed to play
Yeah.
at that point, like you know what you're doing. Yeah, I like it. So
Yeah,
what's
otherwise
the
I would
over
just-
under 1.5 holes?
I think I could.
I think you'd get through.
Are we
three.
using carts?
Obviously.
I'd never need it. I wouldn't get past the first fucking hole.
Hey. No, fuck that, because I have to walk just as far.
That's the thing. I'm never leaving the first hole, so I guess I don't really need one.
I was about to say, it sounds like I'm the one that's traveling more distance here.
Also, I'm not walking with my cooler over my shoulder. That goes in the cart.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Tripping.
Got the whole pack out.
Well,
Yeah.
my thing is, my bag is fucking heavy. I don't want to
Yeah.
walk. Like,
yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'll probably just have 3 clubs with me.
Quite honestly, that's all you really need at
Yeah.
Diablo.
Yeah,
A
just-
driver, an iron, and your putter.
Yeah, exactly. Or I was thinking like
Maybe
a
a
wood.
wedge.
Just because I
A
don't.
wood wouldn't be a bad
For
idea.
sometimes I hit better with the wood.
We'll give him a hybrid, so he can suck a lot less with
Yeah,
that. with
hybrids
the
are also a lot
hybrid.
more
Yeah.
forgiving, too.
Yeah.
What do you think? I think 3 holes. I think you get 3.
I
done
think the
before I get
over-under should be set at 2.5.
one. Okay.
2.5. Oh, I'm taking the under on that.
I mean, we're talking about a never
I mean,
golfed
even if
before.
he
Right.
like took a fucking putter and just smacked that shit down the center, there's no way you're.
We
getting
also
through.
got to account for him getting it in the hole.
That's fair. We also
Yeah,
we got average walk
yikes.
speed. Yeah, average walk speed.
And we all know, especially even me, that's half my strokes. Just getting it in the fucking hole once you're on the green.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why golf sucks. It's like you can hit it great twice, and you're like, "Fuck yeah, I'm on the green in 2 on a par 4." Then you're like, "Fucking took a 7 on that."
Yeah, walk away after putting 4 times. You're like, well, that wasn't bad.
Dude, during Thomas's bachelor party, we went mini golfing. Oh no! We had to establish a mercy rule for Thomas and I. After 15 hits, you just moved on.
You just took a 15 and moved.
Yeah, dude. Dude,
Yeah.
I think we literally went for 15, and like I mercied out most of the holes. just getting frustrated.
Fuck you,
It's like,
clown.
God damn it!
Fuck you, clown.
I don't understand.
Why is this so complicated?
All I'm trying to do is put it in the fucking hole. Why is there a windmill in the way?
Did you see they're making Happy Gilmore 2?
Yeah, I'm so
That's
excited.
like making don't do
so
that.
excited.
No,
I see what you're
I'm
saying.
excited.
No,
I'm excited.
I
that's
see what
like
you're
making
saying.
Step
I'm
Brothers
excited.
2. Just let it.
Yeah,
I'm
let the legend die. I see
Yeah,
what you're
let it
saying.
be.
I see what you're saying. Okay, so you know they made a Dumb and Dumber 2?
Yeah,
Not Dumber and Dumberer.
we don't
not
talk,
the prequel.
we don't talk about that.
Not the prequel,
Yeah.
but Two.
The 2.
And I bought it on Blu-ray when I got my car. It's still in the cellophane in my car.
It should
Really?
stay there.
It's been like 7 years.
It's like
It's still just sitting in the back of my car.
Yeah, that's not a good one.
I had
like-
no intention of ever watching it.
Nope.
I just bought it because it was like $3.
you're at
is
Lucky's
mine.
one day and you're like, oh hey,
Yeah, because similar to Andrew, I think my very first thought is like you hit gold, don't try to do that again.
Yeah.
Don't beat
Nope.
the dead horse. Make something different.
Yeah.
You know, you can still have that cast go do something, you know, but you don't need to try to recreate that shit.
Right.
But I watched Dumb and Dumber 2 finally.
oh it's garbage.
It was I tend to agree.
Yeah.
It wasn't as I came in with so low of expectations that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it was by means not good.
You were going
whatsoever.
in expecting an F and got like a D+.
Yeah, I was like, this is gonna be dog shit. And by the
Yeah.
end, I was like, yeah, that was dog shit. you
Yeah.
know, but, all right.
I'm not mad. I knew.
Yeah, okay, cool. It didn't disappoint me more than I thought it could.
Oh God.
But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of the same way. Like I saw that you guys see on Instagram, like Adam Sandler still doing the shot.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
he'll-
the Happy
he'll-
Gilmore shot. Yeah.
Yeah, where he'll like set the camera up and then place the ball on the tee and still do that running shot.
God.
Dude,
Yeah, why not?
hey, I mean,
It
it's,
makes people happy.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah.
I've tried it on the driving range
Oh,
before. If you hit it, it's fun.
Yeah.
I've
You know.
tried it. I hurt myself. I broke some clubs.
Oh yeah.
I hit a ball a mile in the air one time.
That's fucking awesome.
Put a huge old dent in the top of the club.
God damn. So it's just not about strength whatsoever with the.
No, with the Happy Gilmore thing, it's all
No,
about-
I'm talking about just golfing in general.
no.
No,
Because I mean, I see women just fucking sending that thing straight out the fucking other end of the
I-
driving range, and there's no way they're stronger than me.
No,
You
it's
know?
all about like rhythm and timing. Because if you think about getting like the stronger you are, the further it will go. But you don't need to be strong to make it go.
It's about just making that contact correctly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you ideally want like everything in a line right at contact.
Yeah.
If you think about the physics.
See, I think my tits get in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Mine
think
do
that's
too.
what it is. I
So
think
you
I
should
can't get-
copy the lady golfers.
Yeah, because I can't. I obviously can't full swing because my arms aren't going to stay with me the whole time. Like if I want to get that thing all the way back here, at one point it's one hand, and then hopefully my hand will meet it again on the way down.
Well, yeah. The thing that threw me for a loop, and I didn't figure this out until after I left high school. You know, what's a fucking coach? He didn't tell me this. I had to figure it out.
Yeah,
Was,
he was too busy getting weight loss surgeries and then
Oh, God.
breaking them over. And
So
over
you're
again.
saying high school coaches aren't professionals?
Well, our,
No,
guy
weird.
our guy thought he was.
Ours was like 300 pounds, and then the next year he'd be like 120, and then
Yeah.
the next year he'd be like 300 again.
Yep.
Like,
Meth.
he was literally he was getting
surgeries.
He was getting the surgeries and then eating through them and
Yeah.
then getting more.
What?
Yeah, he's fucking animal, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Guy
why?
was really into
Dude,
cheeseburgers.
after the first time you break through the stomach surgery and gain it all back, I don't think you're allowed to get another stomach
Yeah,
surgery.
I was like, I feel like at that point you just need to kind of be like, well, I guess
was
I'm just
not
fat.
aware.
Like, look, bro, it didn't work. You're gonna die when you die.
That's
Yeah.
a possibility to eat through
Yes.
the fucking
Well, because all it
stomach
is a
surgery?
band.
Yeah.
They just put a band so you feel full.
They just
Yeah.
like got a fucking
You fucking broke
rubber
that shit.
band
Yeah.
from like the newspaper and just stuck that shit inside you, and that's
I
it.
mean, for lack of a better term, yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Fucking
much.
A.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and like, yeah, eventually just break that bastard.
Yeah, you stretch it out just like a rubber band.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he kept doing it.
Yup.
You know, just put another fucking rubber band on it, I guess. Bigger one this time.
You just like, yeah, cut me over
thicker
again. I
one.
fucked that one up.
Guys,
Well,
it stretched again.
It's like, God damn, that was 3 of them.
He's got to hold
you-
some kind of record.
2 more and you get one for free.
Doctor's just pulling a rubber band ball off the a shelf. Like, all right,
Adding to it.
yeah, that one.
I was like, God damn, well, here's a coupon for Jimmy John's. Good job. But what did you learn and not learn until after high school?
That if you keep your, like, you only have to go back to like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You look at all the professional golfers, they don't go past 9 o'clock.
Interesting. Okay.
And I was going, there's videos of me like all the way the fuck at like 1 o'clock.
Because that's how you like see it. Like
Right.
when you're watching like golf, like these guys got this thing damn near touching their other shoulder.
Well, yeah, they deviate the club is what it's called.
Ah.
So like their arms are only at 9, but they angle their wrists, so the
Yep.
club is hella further back.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't figure any of that out. I didn't figure any of that out until after high school.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
always trying to reach that thing back as far as I can. And I think that's probably what throws off the fucking swing.
Well, it does because now your hip and everything is early. Like,
yeah.
Yep.
And I also heard that you do the thing sometimes where you step into it like a baseball player.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you forget your golfing and you go right back to baseball.
yeah, I'll do that, especially with a driver in my hand. I'll just walk up and be like, "There's the ball."
It's fucking gone.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like my favorite thing. Like, I think it's partially because I can't do it. But when I watch somebody just like fucking hit that thing so hard that it disappears into the sky. Like, fuck, man, where'd that even go?
Yeah.
Like, you just imagine it's going to hit a cow on Evora and just knock it the fuck off. You just see a cow come tumbling down the fucking hill. It's like, oh, that's mine now. That's a tag. That's as good as a tag.
Does that count as a brand?
City of Concord selling cow tags.
You can only kill it with a golf ball. It's up to you how you figure that out.
It's not hunting. It's golfing.
You just suck.
Oh man, I saw a video today of a guy who was he was at a tee, right? And there's like a fucking swan maybe like 15 yards in front of him. And it didn't look like he was trying to, but he hits that thing so hard right into the fucking swan. You just watch it collapse because like, oh fuck, oh shit. He's gonna try to like run away like so he doesn't get in trouble. Is that
Don't worry, there's more swans. You're
Yeah,
fine.
you'll be fine.
Have you guys had to fuck with some swans? Because
I
that
killed
seems to be the Gulf stereotype, is that swans and geese are like
Oh, they're dead.
trying to fuck with you.
Geese. We get a lot of Canadian geese out here. I did see a buddy of mine drilled one in the back of the head with a golf ball one time. That was the funniest thing. I am not saying it wasn't. It wasn't terrible. Like he was definitely concussed. But it was pretty funny. He walked up to his ball and the geese are all right in front of it. And he's like trying to shoo him, and they're geese, they're dicks.
Yeah.
So they're not moving. He's like, all right, I tried. Good luck. And he gears up and rips it, and it right at the knob on the back of this geese's skull. Just drills it. Sends it straight up in the air, and the ball comes right back to where he was, and this geese like just kind of spreads its wings and like rolls over like, oh shit. What the fuck was that? And then I don't know if you've ever seen a bird get injured and all the other birds will like come surround it to protect it.
Yes.
But this goose is sitting there like, clearly concussed. Like it was fine, like, but it was like, fucking, where am I? And all the other geese come surround it and start giving us the eye like, Pet Cemetery. And I'm like, oh, shit, we got to go, you guys. Like, they're going to figure this out. And once they put everything together, we are fucked.
There is like 60 of those fuckers.
Yeah, and they come out of nowhere. I'm like, where were you?
Well, they're definitely bastards, too.
Oh, yeah, they are.
We got walked off on just a new hole, just taking a walk by a bunch of geese.
Jesus.
Dude, because they got to the point where I was like, I don't know if I want to try to walk through these motherfuckers. They look like they mean business.
Yeah.
It's like walking into gang territory. It's like,
Dude, those new hall geese are so.
We could just walk the other way.
Yeah.
That's a bad neighborhood over
It
there.
really is. It feels worse than Oakland. I take my dog there walking every now and then. My dog's big. Like, she's 80 pounds.
Yeah.
Geese don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Dude.
like,
fucking
my dog
Canadians,
is terrified
man.
of the geese.
I've had moments where, like, the babies walk up on you first.
Yeah.
And then the mom goose comes up, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I was just looking.
Like,
I was
hey,
just looking.
Hey,
Your kids came up to me.
not fair. This is not fair. This is just the worst kind of weird anti-pedophile fucking sting
I'm not
tactic.
starting a fire.
I'm not gonna fuck all your children. Please leave me alone.
I might eat one.
I'm getting curious. Leave me alone.
There's enough of you fuckers. Maybe geese
Yeah.
is
Oh yeah, there's points where I'd like look a goose in the eyes and be like, "Fuck you, bitch!" Like,
And that goose turned and squared up. It was like, say it again.
wings out. Never mind.
oh, you win.
I was just kidding.
His instinct is to go for the neck, but that does nothing.
No.
No, they're so pliable.
Grab the neck and it's just sitting there going.
Yeah, it's like, God damn it! How can a beak do so much damage? It looks like it's flat, like it wouldn't hurt.
Oh no!
Oh, it hurts like
Oh,
hell.
no, it hurts like
Oh my god!
You want to see what cut up meat looks like on your wrist? Get
Yeah,
that goose.
dude.
Oh man! So do you get in trouble if you? I mean, if it's
No.
an
If
accident,
it's an accident, no.
but if I know golfers. Is it an accident?
I mean, yeah, I'm not purposely trying to hit the goose, but like
'cause-
also like get the fuck out of the way, goose.
Yeah, I
Well,
was about
because
to say.
I've seen like at the driving range where the guy who collects the balls gets a little
Oh,
too
yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden everybody's got pinpoint accuracy.
Yup.
And they're fucking everybody's
They've-
bouncing him
that
off his
kind of
cage. and
Gone
shit.
away as like a thing now, where you kind of get shamed if you're trying to drill the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that's the point. That's why he's got the crazy cage around him.
Well, it's not. Yeah. For me,
you can still
personally-
fuck him up.
Well, yeah, absolutely, you can very easily. For me personally, like, because I used to have to do that job as part of the deal for working
Yeah.
for doing the golf team at
Yeah,
Apple
yeah.
Creek. We would, one of us would go out there for an hour, collect all the balls, and then everybody got to hit for free.
It's beautiful. And my buddy David used to do that as well.
Yeah. So like for me personally, I didn't mind it. If I was like 100 yards out, I'm free game.
Yeah.
Like if I get fucked up from a ball from 100 yards out,
Yeah, that's on you. But if
Yeah.
you're, when you're inside that 100 and you're picking up everything, it's kind of like, all right, everybody take 5.
yeah,
Chill
yeah.
out.
you know. But it
used to be, he's within the 100, grab your driver,
Yeah.
whack it at him.
yeah,
Yeah,
try and
dude.
hit it.
I
I miss those days.
I watched Ben, like, when that guy got too close, he pulled out, like, his wedge, and he was just chipping him into the guy's basket.
Yeah, that's what I
They're
do.
just collecting it for him, essentially, just putting
Yeah.
it
You're
right into the
welcome.
thing.
My goal when they're close is I pull out a wedge and just do what Ben does, try to chip into the basket and make more balls pop out so they can try to
Gotcha, bitch.
yeah. Like, I'm not trying to hit him. And,
back
it's
to
a
work.
wedge. If it does, it's not going to do anything. They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't want you blasting balls at them, though, when they're that close.
I mean, I think, just reinforce the thing a little bit better and then bring that back. I think put targets on it, for score points.
Just make them.
you get those air cannons that shoot golf balls. Yeah, when that guy's within 100 yards, the air cannons get to come out. You got one at each stall, and you get to blast it at the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make them wear Kevlar. It'll be fine.
Where was a favorite driving range either of you ever been to?
Monterey.
Monterey?
Yeah, Monterey.
Monterey's hella fun.
Yeah.
It's 3 stories.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you say 3 stories, what do you mean? You
Like the driving range, so all
floor
the
up.
stalls? All the
Oh,
stalls.
like
stalls.
like a Top Golf, like
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like Top Golf.
Okay, I've never been to one, but I've seen like the videos.
Dude,
of,
Top
like,
Golf is awesome.
I love Top
It
Golf.
looks really fun.
It's a lot of fun.
I went to one in Reading, where I think my 2 favorite. One was in Reading, and you're hitting them down a hill into a lake,
Oh,
yeah.
and the balls float. So just hillbilly
On a
goes
boat.
out on a boat and scrapes them all up. And then that one was fun because we weren't good at it. So it's like as long as you got into the lake, that was fun.
Yeah.
And then we went into one in Sonora where you're on top of a huge hill.
Oh, God.
And it just felt like cheating.
And you were hitting into a ravine, basically.
Yeah, so it's like, you hit that thing, it's going to go 300 yards no matter what because it's going to roll down the hill.
Love those holes.
Dude, it's just so fun. Like, I think that one was definitely my favorite because it made you feel like, oh, man, like I was hitting 500 on average.
Oh, God.
I was a fucking champion
the
that
man.
day.
I hit my pitching wedge 300. It
I
only
do that. I
landed
do
100,
that
but
sometimes
fucker
anyways when I
rolled.
blade it.
So have you guys heard of obviously you must have the Scottish golf courses?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where they apparently, I guess, just besides right around the hole, the rest of it is like unmaintained land.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They call it fescue.
Yeah, where only like sheep's maintain it or something weird
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, all the fescue. And you hitting a ball in there, good luck getting it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just drop one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not worth it.
That's what I heard. It was just like, yeah, if you fuck that up, you're pretty much fucked.
Yeah, you look at the course just like as you walk up, there's no trees, there's very little hills
Yeah.
in like the Scotland courses, but then you hit it in the rough or the bunkers, you're
Yeah.
fucked.
I
The
saw-
bunkers are pop bunkers.
I saw one where the bunker literally had a staircase built in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's just like, how do you hit the ball out of it?
Exactly.
You just don't?
I mean,
No, you hope nobody's looking, and then you act like you
Throw it.
swung, and you throw that fucking thing.
you
Yeah.
hope that it's tall enough that they can't see your head, so you just
Yeah.
like put your club in the air and throw your ball.
See, that's the only time that Snappy Gilmore thing would make sense to me because of the parts where he's kind of bouncing it in the air off his clubs, not where he
Yeah.
actually swings, but where he's bouncing. It's like, okay, maybe you could scoop it up and kind of like bounce it off your club upwards like that.
Yeah.
But like other than that, like fucking, what do you fucking do? Because it wasn't even the one I saw wasn't even that wide.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
they're
saying?
not.
So I'm just like, it's just a hole.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
They
Yeah.
have one in Mexico, I think, where it's literally like a cave that goes down. So if it goes in there, you have to hit it backwards onto the course and then go forwards again. Because fuck you,
Jeez.
that's why.
Yep. At that point, you might as well just take a drop and re.
Yeah.
I watch these YouTubers called How Ridiculous.
Yep. I watched that.
And every now and then they do some golfing shit, and it like, it'll be like 50 fucking swings on one hole because they're just out in like
Seems
Salt
low.
Lake City,
Yeah, just
You
at
know?
the salt flats.
yeah, just
Like-
hitting this thing off of like mountains and trying to like find it and shit
Yeah,
like that.
I watched one where they were at like a dam in Switzerland and they hit it off the top and had to like play a golf hole out from on top of a dam.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, those are really fun.
Yeah.
those are really fun looking. I like those videos. Sometimes you just throw shit off of dams.
Yep, those are always
You
fun.
know, like fucking bowling balls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just trying to hit a trampoline from
Yeah.
like fucking like a half a mile up.
Yeah. Have you seen any of their videos where they're playing with the Magnus effect, where like they spin the ball backwards and the ball like creates an arc in the
Yeah,
air?
yeah. And then they try to see who could throw it the furthest.
Yep.
But they're throwing like medicine balls and basketball, all sorts of whatever.
I
the
want
fuck
that
they can.
permit.
Dude.
Give me
I
the
don't even think
permit
they-
to do that.
Dude, some of them look so fun. One of the crazy dumb shit they do.
Yeah.
Like one was like on the just this giant hill, and towards the bottom of the hill they just set up a bunch of crap, and then they're rolling tires down the hill trying to hit
Yeah.
it.
Fuck this clothing line. How do we monetize doing that shit?
Just destroying shit.
yeah,
through
how
the
do I do
clothing
that?
line.
You get a-
yeah,
through
the clothing line.
that's a good point.
You get a crane and about 6 different cameras and a drone,
Yeah.
and then you just
I
break
got the
shit.
drone.
I got a drone too, so
Yeah.
I got two.
So, and then you just break shit. That's all they're doing. They're just break shit. They're throwing shit from high up and breaking shit, and they've got like billions of followers.
Oh, tons.
Genius.
Well, literally, like I forget, like I saw the video you were talking about where they were just rolling tires down the hill.
Yeah.
They were in the middle of nowhere, and people were like showing up to watch them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the fuck do you
I
even know
would.
they're there?
Yeah, just 3 Australian kids just fucking breaking shit all over the place.
Yeah. And they had like 40 people just on the hilltop watching them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, how did they even know you're there?
And they're doing nothing but having fun.
No, yeah.
But now it's getting funny because they're getting older, so it's kind of like you could tell they're getting bored of it. Like this was fun when we were like 20. Now I'm like 40 and I have kids.
Yeah.
I'm still throwing bowling balls off of a fucking
It
roof.
didn't pay so well. Shit.
They make like what, a video a month now, if that.
Yeah.
And that video gets millions of views.
Oh yeah, and then they sell their merch line's crazy.
The Rexy merch.
They sell a stuffed T-Rex doll for $44.
Yep.
Everything they sell is $44 because it's the 44 Club.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which is cool when you're buying like a sweatshirt, but then when you're buying
Yeah.
like a plushie, you're like, what the fuck?
See, that's where they make their money.
Yeah. Yeah, they lose it a tiny bit on the sweatshirt, but they get it back on like
Yeah,
the
the
plushies.
dollar
and-
plushie they
dude,
paid
yeah.
for.
And the sweatshirt stuff is crazy too. Like they'll have like a crane, and then they'll put a giant sack of paint in it, and then they'll just like explode it with something. But the ground is the ground is lined with like 1,000 sweaters. So they explode it, the paint goes everywhere, and then you just buy one of the sweaters that got paint splashed on it.
Yeah, they're literally just selling you essentially their backdrop to the explosion.
Yeah, yeah, and it's crazy
Yep.
because it works so well, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they'll just throw like fucking just giant condoms full of paint at it from like a rooftop. And
That sounds like a joke. It's not.
it's not. Yeah, and then they'll put like 1,000 shirts out there and sell them all like immediately because now they're technically limited edition.
Yeah, yeah,
You
and
know
then
what I'm
they'll charge you. I think they do the 4409 or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they charge you a limited edition price, but it's
Yep.
still $44.
Yeah, every time.
Like-
Yeah, no, that's smart marketing. Those guys are fucking. They're making all sorts of goddamn money.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Them and like Dude Perfect are another one that does that same vein.
See, I feel like Dude Perfect got too commercialized.
As soon as they started doing like the headquarters.
Yeah, like now
Yeah.
it's almost like it's not fun to watch anymore.
When they
You
did
know?
their anything but golf challenges,
Oh my
they got
God.
bow and arrows
Yeah.
and baseball bats and basketballs.
At Augusta.
Oh yeah, the place I'll never be allowed to go, and they got to bring anything but golf clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten to the point now where it's just like it's like big business. It's like a Nerf commercial.
Well, so what's
I
funny
think
to
they're
me is
sponsored by Nerf.
they
Yeah, they
are,
definitely are, yeah,
they're
yeah.
sponsored by Nerf. I think they just had something come out with
Lego, too.
Lego, yeah. But what's cool, what I've been noticing, and I think a lot of people are in the same vein with me, is once you start going towards like big business when you're a production company,
Yeah.
you lose a lot of people.
Of course. Well, yeah, it's
Like-
the
well,
whole
like your
sellout
fans.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Like Green Day.
Yeah.
Like Green Day is the best example of that because they were so big until they signed, and then everybody was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Like your whole music was about not signing.
Look at that! Look at that shitty Lego set that probably sold for $60.
Wow, that looks like
Yeah.
that looks like it was made in the fucking 90s. Like, it's
That
not
shit-
even creative for Lego.
That looks like, so maybe 20 pieces.
It's a hilarious way to sell a bunch of stuff that says DP on it. Though. There's DP hats, DP shirts.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
all about DP, bro. With the boys.
DPing with your
with the
BFFs, bro.
boys.
Yeah, no, that's the shittiest Lego anything I've ever seen. Oh, you know what's funny? I came to the conclusion the other day that
That's a BBC Ghost.
Yeah, I saw that too.
nice. Oh yeah, scroll down, Thomas. The Mansion.
BBC Ghost
Lego's getting into BBCs. All right.
DP and BBC.
by Sis Workshops.
Oh my god.
Wow. what an eyes wide shut conference that was. Nobody
Holy
caught this. Huh?
Jesus. And their final tagline, I hope you like it. Winky smiley face.
Oh my god, you're gonna love this.
Is that Hitler on the bottom right there?
Lego Hitler.
That does look like Hitler.
With a very fashionable scarf.
That does look like Hitler Youth.
God damn, that's him.
Zooming in did not help.
Dude, the perfect
Is that just a
haircut.
random ass head sitting on the couch, like bottom left? Yep. That's
Yep.
just a random ass head.
Jesus. And there's
There's the body.
There's the BBC right there in the middle.
I mean, they had to put him front and center.
With the lady too, holding hands and shit.
There's her husband. There's their husband
He's a
hiding.
cuck.
It's like standard practice nowadays.
It's beautiful.
Glad they're happy.
Bro, I didn't,
Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah.
bro, I didn't realize until lately, like very lately, like way too like old in this lifetime, that there was Lego sets when we were kids.
What do you mean?
I just thought everybody was a genius.
Oh.
And then I was fucking retarded. Like, I was like,
How are you building this?
yeah, dude. Like somebody would have like a spaceship, and I'd be like, I don't know how the fuck. How
Yeah.
did you
Even
get?
start?
Where did some of these pieces even come from?
You go to that Montessori school, right?
Yeah, dude, like, I just had like the basic ass, poor ass like box of Legos.
Yeah, the
that's what I had
hand-me-down
too, yeah.
Legos that they've had since the 80s.
Yeah,
that, you
dude,
know,
they're probably
three
somebody
other
else's.
kids' cousins have had, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
somehow
I
ended
mean,
up
but-
with.
They just get collected from Goodwills and repackaged.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I don't know why. When I was a kid, I literally just thought like, wow, I'll never be that smart.
Yeah, same. One of my, like,
Well,
no,
architecture's
I
out.
agree though. My buddy, he has ADHD, so one of his like hyperfixations was Lego.
Yeah.
So I just assumed that he was just hyperfixated and built these things. Like
Yeah.
I was in the same
Yeah.
boat as you.
Yeah, it's like, damn, dude, that's fucking
No, we
awesome.
were just
Yeah.
poor.
Like,
Yeah,
well, yeah.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It really
Nope.
just
Turns out
it was a money thing.
Yeah, turns out just didn't have the money to buy the set. Like,
Oh my god.
but
dude.
no, like nowadays, like I have the Saturn V rocket. I have one of those.
Okay.
In Lego, an ISS,
Nice.
and then I was looking at buying the Hogwarts one, but it's fucking $200.
No, I'm
Jeez.
cool.
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah,
I thought about trying to put one of those things together.
They're cool.
I mean, they look. I think it'd be funner than just a regular puzzle.
It is.
I can't sit
Yeah.
there that long.
Yeah, I mean,
The cool thing is they have them in like different bags.
it
So
would
like
take me
the-
forever.
Well, yeah. So like the
3 to 6 weeks minimum.
the Saturn V I built took me like a month, and I would just do like one bag a night, and there was like 20 bags.
Oh yeah, I forgot they do have the bags. I remember
Yeah.
watching somebody build like the what was it, the Infinity Gauntlet,
Yep.
and I was like, fuck, that seems like it's a whole to do. And then they opened it up, and it's like, no, it's just bags.
Yep.
You just build the bag and then connect it to the next bag, and like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Each bag is
And-
like its own specific
And then
part.
it even tells you like this bag is going to go attached to this one when
So
you're done.
it's just IKEA at this point. And I'm
It
gonna
is
get,
IKEA.
I'm
It is
gonna get
IKEA.
mad at some
It is
point.
IKEA.
'cause
It is
I think I
IKEA.
don't know.
The,
It
le-
is
the
so-
instructions.
It is so much more dumbed down than I thought the process was.
The instructions will be wrong at some point.
No, I didn't read ahead to make sure I did the right thing, and I was just trying to go step by step, and I skipped something, and fucking now it's getting thrown against the wall.
and now I have 7 extra pieces.
Yeah.
And the thing
That's-
is turning left,
No,
and I
it looks
don't know
fine.
why.
It's fine.
That's the classic Lego reset. when it hits the wall in a fastball pitch.
I fucked this one up.
Yeah.
Boom. All right, let's start over.
Yeah, they have a tool now that helps you like take things apart in Legos.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like it's like a tool that comes with all these sets, and
What is
like
it,
you.
just tweezers with a rubber padding?
No, it's like a handle thing, and you like connect it to the top, and if you twist it a certain way, it just pulls the piece off.
Oh,
Motherfuckers.
look at that.
There it is. Yeah.
Wow. Looks like a divot fixer.
I mean, look, yeah. Get yours at to be named later.com.
Fuck that guy.com. Brick separator
Aw.
630. You went through 629 iterations of that?
Yeah,
They had to.
fuck.
I want to know how. It's a retired product now. What the fuck?
Wow. That means there must be at
Is
like
there a
740
631?
Yeah, it's 745 now. Jesus Christ, age 4 and up to use the fucking removal tool.
Wait, hold on. Banned?
Oh, kids are probably
Is there-
eating it.
So go get rid, like undo all that typing. Banned.
Let's
Why
see.
is it banned?
Why would you ban that? I mean, if the kids are eating the fucking tool thing,
They're-
aren't they just
that's
eating the
not
Legos?
the only
Yeah,
thing
it's
they're
not
not
the
eating in the
tool's
Legos.
fault.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they just eat the Lego?
Easy to find the new one. Not retired. If you need a bunch of them, they're on Bricklink. Oh my
right.
God, they got their own under fucking ground website.
They seem to be
Yeah.
in the U.S. This is all a year ago, though, too. Might be part of the problem.
All right, new $1 million idea for anybody listening. Go make these and unlicense sell them.
They don't seem to be-
Congrats.
Weird. Maybe they're just out of stock and they put it as retired.
Just get a 3D printer. You make a bunch of them, I guess.
Yeah.
They don't make them anymore.
Yeah, they're
They
only.
exist, but they don't.
Yeah, maybe you have to
Yeah.
like buy a set or whatever, and they're just
Wow.
included in the set.
Wow, they're only $2. It's not like they were like a big grab to go get one too. I don't wonder why they stopped making them.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's like that's not like out of pocket to pay fucking $2 for that thing. Seems like it would save you a lot of time.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah,
It saves you a lot of
anger.
time and a lot of pain.
Oh yeah, dude, from squeezing the corners and
Yeah.
shit all the time, fucking your fingers up,
Yep. Breaking your fingernails,
getting
trying
all,
to get in there.
getting all calloused,
Yup.
fucking breaking your dad's ankle as he steps on one, and fucking punches through the wall. All right, boys. Well, I think we're gonna have to go ahead and wrap this one up. This has been a long one. Where are we at? 216?
Holy
Not that
Jesus.
long. Well, this was definitely fun. I want to say the name of the company, but now we can't.
I
so
will.
The next few ads are going to be definitely fucking a little bit
Fuck
more
that
unhinged.
guy. We'll give you guys an update. We'll come back on once we get everything relaunched.
Ah, that'd be a
and,
blast.
I'll bring you guys some swag and fat guy pants.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Until then, I'll just trash that other guy in our ads for now.
Yeah.
Just anytime you say the name, the website,
God,
just
I
be
can't
like,
wait for that
FThatGuydotcom.
Oh man,
That letter's gonna be great because I know he's gonna figure out I'm doing this.
He's
They're
like
they're
Googling.
watching me like a hawk right now.
you were on a podcast, and now all of a sudden that guy calls us a rapist every week. did you have anything to do with that?
Yeah.
No, he's kind of unhinged.
Yeah.
We just told him just have fun.
We had to ask him to stop calling us rapists.
I'm not saying he associates with that Chico guy, but they same circles.
They've at least gone to the same meetings. Yeah, fuck that guy, dude. I'm all about it. I hope he eats 3 dicks a night, and I hope he doesn't enjoy them either. That's why he's going out of his way to sue just small companies that are just trying to get their shit off the ground.
I was about to say,
I
I
don't
hope
even
he
know.
enjoys 2 of them, but that third one, he just hates his life.
Yeah, I hope it fucking stinks. That third one.
No Hawk 2 on that one.
No, just fucking greasy and fucking full. Just
Just got off work, working in the mines.
Oh yeah, just like different colors.
Yeah,
and
got
shit.
some of that cheese on the side.
Oh,
End it there.
God.
And FThatGuydotcom.